welcome back to the waviest podcast in the country. It's another one. You get me?
Show.
Yeah, man. Gassed about today's episode, bro. Yeah. Can't lie, man. Yeah. He's telling me he's not a talker and that. You get me? And I get it because of the kind of position he's in the industry. Pause. You get me? You get me? But
why?
Yeah, innit?
Early. It's gonna be one of those.
Early.
Weeks. One of those weeks.
I lie.
Oh, bro.
But you know what it is, fam? Like, first off, to my right.
Yes.
The co-host.
Big up, man.
You saying, bro?
Don't know. There's
the Don.
Yeah.
Come on. There, D Gully. I'm here. Don't know. Co-host with the most.
Come on.
Yeah.
Own it, yeah, bro.
Co-host with the most.
Yeah.
Works for me.
Yeah.
There.
Gully's
Cutting
corner has
true,
just been
cutting true.
You get me announced.
Cutting true.
Gully's
Yeah,
corner,
man.
it's official.
It's sick still.
What's that?
It came out of nowhere, bro. I went to a SC Dons game and they said, you know what, we was thinking about reaching out to you to get involved in some presenting for their boxing, because they got the Fight Club now.
Yeah.
Well. And maybe doing the football, like how my man does the Arsenal thing, like doing that for their games.
Yeah. That's
dope. You get me?
Yes,
and so they got a fight card next Saturday. And so I've been doing a couple interviews with some of the fighters and that.
That's big, man.
And I said to them, like, what should I call the segment, fam? Like, what do we call it? I guess it's gonna go on their channel. I was like, what are we calling it? And they was like, you work it out. And I was like, I don't know what to call it. And
That's
they
good
said,
though, creative control.
Yeah. But then Flips, we got Flips from SC Dons. He just came up with the gully corner. He said, fuck it. The red corner, blue corner. That's so we're just cutting true. You get me?
Big up Doug, man. I hope he wins, man.
Hey, listen.
Good luck with that. You get me?
Bro, the word on the word on the curb is that it's me and him at Fight Club 2. But I gotta get into
you're boxing, you'll be boxing?
Yeah.
Easy now. Physique wise, I can see it though.
Word on the curb.
Okay.
How
much you putting on the table though? Right.
Early doors,
right.
We gotta see how part one goes. But you know, because I'm doing all the reactions and that, obviously people will see on YouTube, you know. We're gonna be able to mesh this kind of code still.
Yeah,
because people are gonna see on YouTube when we do the in-ring thing after. I might have to just do a bit of showbiz.
Bro, man will pull up to the fights as well, bro. Word. I love a boxing anyway.
Obviously, I said next Saturday, but obviously for the viewers, it's out.
Yeah. Well, it might be, innit? We'll see, innit? Because you know how the thing set. We've got a couple in the stash and that, but you get me.
They know we're working in advance. You know how the game goes. Let's be serious.
Yeah, we're on job here. That's the difference. Like some man, they're recording a podcast on Sunday and it's coming out Monday and that, and they're stressing the cameraman and the editor, fam.
You know the
cameraman's getting threatened and that on Monday and that. Where's the video, fam?
Nah, for real, that actually happens.
We try not to. It does. We're not even trying to do that. You get me? In the backdrop, we gotta just put it. Let man know we got the co-host Raj Draws. You know him from the Disco Talk, and you get me.
But it's not because you've got draws. It's because you draw.
Bruv, I was saying this today. Yeah. I was saying this today. I was like, listen. The Instagram is Raj Draws, and people used to think I shot, but I was like, I don't even bun. I was like, I'm not on that. I was like, this ain't draws. I'm not shotting anything. I'm just drawing pictures. Allow me in it. A quick camera on, I'll spud you, man.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Showing face today.
Oh shit!
Yeah, he's there. He try to act like he don't like the camera. He lies. Yeah, lies again.
It's just the intro segment, you know what I mean?
Lies. He loves it, mate. Obviously, he's in the cut more time, but we just activated the mic. We did it with Carlito.
We did.
What's his name? Simon, man.
And trust me, being here today.
I watched that.
And being here today, and we got extravagant guests, man. This is sick.
To my left, man, the guest, my brother JP.
Yo,
welcome down, brother.
Respect, man.
You get me? Joseph Patterson, the real name, the government's.
Yeah, from accolades.
Accolades time. You get me? I'm gonna go out there and call him a grime enthusiast.
Bro,
real grime representative first and foremost.
The guy's
everything, but grime, grime's the heart, innit?
He's a real heavyweight in this
thing,
industry, bro. Like in this music industry, like.
I was reading this post. Look at this post. I'm gonna give it off this post. I like this post. Sorry to cut you as well. I love this post. So, the editor in chief of Complex UK, the founder of Trench magazine. Consultant for Spotify UK's Decoded playlist, and the judging panel member for the Mobo Awards, amongst other things.
Respect.
Bad boy.
Respect.
That's hard. That's big. So
humbly, innit?
Yeah, you know them ones like they see normally like a camera facing artist and that. you got the real deal now, the man behind the scenes, you get me, the plug.
I like to stay behind the scenes.
That's the plug right there, you get me? That's the plug for a lot of artists up and down the country and that. Yeah. And you know what I want to say as well, fam, just before we kick it off? Like, I'm someone that, like, done grime early from the youth centre, the pirate radio, the under 18s raves, everything up and down the country and that, the raw shit. And then I went into rapping and I was around when SB TV started. Like, I was there with him literally when he started and that.
Big up Jamal.
R.I.P. Jamal.
Definitely.
I was there like with Ade OG.
Yeah.
He's from my ends and that. I was there when these places were kicking off, when Morgan got hired by SB and that, and I saw the evolution into the internet. And one thing I realised along that journey is no matter who I kind of networked with and worked with, you was probably one of very few that kept it all the way real with me forever. Yeah, like, even if you couldn't help on something, you responded to me immediately, like, and showed me this sits better over there, or this is for that, and you kept it G. Yeah. And a lot of people don't do that in this industry, so I appreciate for that stuff.
Man, it's all good, man.
You get me?
Good, brother. Yeah, like you said, there's not a lot of us still. Not a lot of us, but
facts, bro.
Yeah.
So with our guests, just to get into it quick, for the intro. Early years, let's go back before all of the music industry and that. Where did you grow up? Where did you spend your youth?
Right, grew up on Wandsworth Road. People might know it. So I don't know if you know Timber.
Yeah, that's my guy at G Street.
So he was like, we used to look up to Timber, like.
Innit? Lamb's finest. You saw me, innit? You saw me.
Yeah, so that kind of, it was right in the middle of Battersea, Stockwell.
Kind of the junction as well, innit? It's in a weird place.
Don't know.
Yeah, you know.
Oh, your junction. Union Road. 24-hour McDonald's drive-through. Union Road. Gaskell Street. Wandsworth Road.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
What's that other little block over there as well, man? They got one other block, bruv. I can't remember the name of it, man. It kind of goes into Clapham and that. You know, my boy, big up Lou. Big up Big Lou, man.
Oh, yeah, come on. Yeah,
Lou,
definitely. You might be talking about Heathbrook, but I'm not sure.
I know that around them sides, it's kind of like, them man are kind of like close to Junction as well.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So there's one real brother over there, Debo.
Yeah.
You get me? My brethren knows him from jail and that. I know he's 30. Yeah, man.
Big up El Hack. My boy wouldn't forgive me. If Antos would forgive me if I didn't big up El Hack on Wandsworth Road. Big up El Hack, he knows.
We got to big up Badger and Cash as well.
What?
Yeah, big up them man there. I remember one time Posty, no, it weren't Posty, it was Pierre.
Ryan and Jay on, and I'm talking government names and that.
Wait, do you remember Pierre from Grime Daily?
Yeah.
GRM Daily. Yeah. So he was like the invisible co-founder or whatever. He couldn't see his face, right? But I remember one time he hit me up. And he was just like, remember I showed you I was doing like the camera thing and that?
Yeah.
But I was doing it off of the back of like trying to like come out the road and trying to be like a DVD, hood DVD switched guy. Like I pulled out the camera on like Ill Mill and SAS and just with Birdie Roth. Yeah, what I go on today and that, It was some hood shit, but it was like early podcasting really.
Yeah.
But basically, what am I saying now? Yeah, Pierre hit me up and he was just like, yeah fam, like obviously we're a grime, but like UK rap is starting to like surface now, and we didn't really got many links in South and that. And he's like, who can you get to do a daily duppy? That's what he said to me, and I was like, who do you want in it, kind of thing? And he was like, yeah, we're looking for some good freestyles and that. So I was like, alright, cool. So then I hit up DVS. I hit up
big up DVS still,
and then and then DVS bring Young Tef and Skrilla the Gorilla and the Mitesfield Youths, and they done like a mad freestyle. I filmed it and that for them, and then I went to link Blade through Timber, but Timber came and then they done like I shot a music video for them and I didn't know what I was doing, bro. It never came out because it's mad. It's like it's bad, bro.
Lost tapes.
Yeah, lost tapes. I think I've still got it on a private video somewhere, but the edit was poor. And I told them from time, look, bro, I know you want me to do this, but it's not going to be good, fam, man. I told that's why I big up Badger.
Keep it real.
Who's the biggest name artist that was in that video you done?
Blade, probably, innit?
Right, so what you need to do is keep it. Because one day Blade's going to do that documentary.
For real.
From the beginning. He's going to
You want that 30 mil like Kanye give by them?
Come on, he's going to appreciate that you got that, bro.
Because Timber's my killie, man. Like me and Timber got like 3-4 songs together.
I know, man, know real name.
But Timber's my guy, man. Yeah, don't do that. He's back out here doing his thing and that, you know what I mean? And that's good people's, man. And I used to go to their block and like film a couple things and that, and so I know them sides, you get me? But it's like, that's the thing, innit? Like the music game, remember the shift? Yeah. Where grime turned to rap and that, we're going to get into that as well still. But so I was under the impression you're from Northampton.
Yeah.
The whole time, so.
Grew up in London. until I was like 13.
Yeah.
Parents split up. Grew up in church. Dad's a pastor.
Oh, swear on.
Yeah. So
Sunday
I
as well.
move up country with my mum. She was pregnant, so I had to go over, innit? And then grew up in Wellingborough. It's Wellingborough, not really Northampton.
Okay.
So Wellingborough, yeah.
Wow.
I grew up in Wellingborough. Yeah, I'm a country,
It's not really
half
that-
country,
it's
half
not really
London,
that
innit?
far from London though, right?
No, that's like an hour and a half.
Yeah, on an M-way,
Yeah,
quick
yeah,
thing. If
yeah,
there's no traffic in an
yeah,
hour,
yeah.
innit? Yeah.
But yeah, most people think nothing goes up in country. Listen, I learned the realness in country.
Yeah. Come on,
I
fam.
went in London. So,
Bruv, look at
you know what I'm
goals.
saying?
I got catfished in Wellingborough.
No, say the name, I might even know it. Still.
You would? I said it was Wellingborough.
Yeah.
I said it was Wellingborough.
Yo, that's funny. That's funny.
I got catfished in Wellingborough. So
Big up
all
Wellingborough.
the way
man.
up there. I did the deed because it was a long journey.
Yeah.
But
Did it for the team, innit?
sometimes you got to
You
do.
got it for real.
Bruv, you have
As you
to.
were saying, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nah, calm, bro.
Enough about me.
No, that's funny.
About me.
But yeah, no, that's me still.
Man, got accents up there though, innit, as well. I noticed that when you meet girls,
I've still
from
got it a
Northampton
little bit.
and
Some
them
words.
sides,
Yeah,
they got
yeah,
like.
yeah.
I
Some
can't really
words.
hear yours though.
I'm still back and forth.
I think you spent too much time in London, like you.
Yeah.
Because I always say, you see, if you go to a school in London and then you kind of like get into your early teens in London, you're still kind of a Londoner
Do you know what, bro?
because you've gone outside for all.
You know what, bro? I'm gonna mention. You'd forgive me if I didn't. I got a brethren called Rich. Big up Richie, the director. He watches all the episodes. He's my guy.
Yeah, big up Richardson.
He went to school with
Subscribe.
me. Went to school with me. Grew up on my ends, everything. Yeah. Moved to Liverpool at age 18. 18, he moved to Liverpool. Yeah.
That's late. Yeah.
Yeah. A big man. Yeah,
Yeah,
18. You
By
see
18,
today
I've
now,
done bare madness
bro.
in London.
But you see now, he sounds like Stephen Gerrard, fam.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Manchester
like
United.
Black
No,
Don,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
I
yeah.
noticed it like
just
like you
picked
know,
it
like
up,
I
like.
saw
That's
him
mad,
3
bro.
years after he moved, and then I started to hear a little. like I thought,
yeah.
oh, they're rubbing off on him a little.
Yeah.
Now, bro, it's Matt's Brookside, bro.
Yeah.
Mad,
That's a straight
Brookie in that.
straight, bro.
Scouser thing.
He could phone. You could phone you. He definitely. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mad. It's
Sound
mad.
like the breath from
Your
Top Boy.
thing, you.
Sound like the breath from Top Boy.
Curtis.
Yeah.
Literally,
But you know what? He's not even from Liverpool.
I know.
He's a real London.
Like,
youth.
yeah,
Yeah, bro.
He plays like a prince in some night round table thing.
Okay.
Thou shalt not. Like, it's mad, fam.
that-
Yeah, these
that was
accents are
mad.
sick.
Now you kept your accent. The fact that your London accent's in.
It's kind of stable, isn't it? It's like
cold,
somewhere.
Well,
in
most
the
people,
yeah.
kind of talk normal up there. So
Yeah.
It's not that far,
Yeah,
but it's
exactly.
far enough for there to be a twang. That's
A
what I
little
know.
twang, yeah.
I've met a few women from up there in my time, and
The
they
girls
definitely-
more so they have a
yeah.
bit more of a.
Is it?
You know what I mean?
I
Like,
met
you
a few
can be-
people from Northampton, and they just I thought they were from London. Like Easy Gibbs is
Yeah.
a good
Easy
example.
Gibbs,
Like,
yeah.
I didn't know he was from there.
He's from there, yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah.
this one now.
Yeah.
I only know about him from
Slow
you as well.
ties,
You
Northampton
started-
as well.
Slow tie.
Yeah.
Northampton,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Yeah, because really it's kind of like.
double N.
Yeah, NNA.
Do you know what? It kind of gives me Luton vibes a little
yeah,
bit.
yeah, yeah,
Do you know what
kinda.
I
I know
mean?
what you're
Kind of.
saying.
It's not that far from there either, right?
Yeah. But Luton youths just think, do you know what?
They think they're from London, don't they? Yeah.
No, I've got a couple of Luton bridges now, they're my people, but
And Luton's got some real dogs, but Luton's is
it
one of
just
them
feels
places.
like they're like.
They're from Northwest, really, though. That's what I say.
Not really,
Nah,
though.
you know why, though? Because you see Northwest youths love move to Luton, bro. Love it, fam. Bare youths from Stonebridge and Harlesden living fucking.
But the Luton youths that I've come across, yeah, it feels like there's a chip on their shoulder, like, we're not. They have to
Yeah, bro.
overdo it.
Yeah,
a little bit.
bro.
Not
bro.
saying everyone, 'cause
Yeah,
my
bro.
people are not like that, innit?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
that's the majority.
Come on, facts,
most
bro.
places outside London do that, though.
Facts,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Not really.
I
Come
agree.
Welling, brother. You might get
Like,
left
bruv,
there.
we
They
used
don't
to-
mind.
Yeah,
Like,
but
do you know
we
what
used
I'm
to
saying?
get into like mad shit with Slough youths back in the
Yeah,
day.
exactly.
Because Slough is like out.
Bedford and-
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
stone's throw away from West, but it's
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
close.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
they used to have a lot of man them there.
I used to
I've
go
become
out
friends with
every
a lot of them.
Thursday, yeah. We used to get in fights with Bedford youths every
Yeah.
week. They just don't like any
Bedford is-
outside.
Yeah. Bedford's like outside of Luton, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there's quite a big Caribbean community
Yeah,
there.
big.
Yeah, that's the thing a lot of people forget, bro. Like
Good old
like
days,
people
boy.
from like I noticed that people that I meet over there were from like St Lucia, Antigua,
Right.
and
Oh,
small
man.
islands and that. Yeah.
No,
You know what I'm
they,
saying? So, yeah.
No, done security at one yardie dance in Luton like a year ago. The place looks like shit, but it's like it's like in a car park. I wish I knew the name for you.
But some of the
man,
best-
if man
yeah,
knew
that's the
Luton,
best
man
one.
would
Yeah,
know
the
it.
best one,
Yeah,
man.
man know it. Oh,
You
know
don't
it.
mind
Yeah,
taking it.
yeah.
It was
Like,
like-
why we're on that subject quickly?
Yeah.
Let me just get this out there. You know what?
You just had to chuck that one in.
Listen, fam. Why we're on this subject, let's get this clear, yeah. We podcast, right? Our 2-hour episodes, yeah.
Word.
We've got people that edit clips for us and that shorts and stuff, yeah.
Oh
Right?
my
Now, let's get into
God!
this.
I
Let's
just
get into
realised
this.
what you're talking about.
Let's get into this.
Oh my
Obviously,
God.
yeah. Now, obviously, we're talking. Now, listen.
You got to start from the beginning in case they don't know.
Yeah, no, I'm
got
gonna.
you.
We obviously, you know me. I ride out for Vybz Kartel like I'm like he's the father. You get me? Like pause. But you see me, yeah. What it is now, yeah. We started talking about Drake's discography. Do you remember?
Yes.
So what I said is, Canadian people, UK's having its time,
Right.
and what I kind of deeped is Canadian people look at us more than America. That was my opinion. Yeah, I think they look at America a bit, but they look at London. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then I made it clear that there's a Caribbean community over there. There's Somalians over there as well, which is similar to London, so they got a bit in common. Mm-hmm. And I feel like the context of the words made it clear that they look at us, right? So what I was trying to say is like when you hear no, but I know I might be wrong. That's the thing. But let me get this off because I'm getting killed online today. Like on my own TikTok, people are cussing me as if it ain't my TikTok, fam. It's going mad. So let me clear it up for the Jamaicans, innit? Because you know me, I love Jamaicans, man. Come on, real.
You got my page lit, fam.
Yeah, I know. You get it. So obviously, what man's trying to say now, is like boom, buff ting. Let me get this clear. Buff ting. Buff ting is 100% a Jamaican term.
Yeah. Cool.
Patois, 100%. But what I was trying to say, because it got clipped wrong. Yeah.
But it's buff though. It's buff.
Wait, bro.
Hey, don't let him drag you down. No.
JP, you chill.
Do not do this.
Like, listen, buff ting
Drag you down.
Buff ting is 1,000,000% patois.
Yeah.
Both words. But what I was trying to say is in the UK, right, when we call a gal buff, we just mean they're pretty. Even if they're skinny with like, they could have like a skinny pom-pom, bruv. They could have skinny thighs, skinny back, but she's buff blood. In yard, we know that it comes from there, buffers and that, we know. But they're talking about the pom-pom fat, the tickums. We get it, I get it. I know. I lived in Flatbush, I grew up in West.
Come on.
I told them not far from Northwest and that, but I know. I got bare Caribbean friends, bare Jamaican friends. But what I was trying to say is that when you hear like, do you know what Buff ting was a bad example. Do you know what was a good example? Chung ting and Leng ting.
Chung ting, you know.
And Leng ting.
Chung ting would have been better.
And I fucked up because I picked the wrong word because I was waved off the caboose. Yeah. But chung ting and Leng ting, right, is UK street language mixed with patois and just remixed basically. But all of it comes from Jamaica, fam, because Jamaica is a very and you know what? When you go I'll put the clip in and a rewind to the Vybz Kartel thing.
That's what D was saying as well.
I was saying Vybz Kartel is one of the most influential artists of our generation right now, of this generation. Now listen, from a small island called Jamaica,
got you.
even when he's in jail, he's hitting.
Got you.
No, but if you look at the past, Beres Hammond, Garnet Silk, Sizzler, Bob Marley, you can go all the way back, fam.
I'm hearing the rhythms now.
Fam, this is a small island producing worldwide global influence. Facts. So but I had to say that, bro, because people think that I was trying to.
No, you're right.
I was talking about Canadians. I wasn't even talking about Jamaicans. You know what I'm trying to say?
What I realised.
I was probably wrong about that.
No. I just realised something.
Canadians, fam. Six.
I just realised something. You mentioned the Vybz Kartel. So I feel like in the last 6 weeks or so, ASP's had a love-hate affair with
Jamaica. It's mad, fam.
Which things?
Basically what happened was, Ironic came on the show. We was talking with Ironic on the podcast, and basically ASB said, that that Vybz Kartel, I don't remember the word we used, but the point was, in the moment,
he's a legend.
That he said Vybz Kartel was more of a legendary musician than Mike. No, come on, bro. Let me just come on, man. Semantics.
I said he's up there.
Semantics.
I said he's up there with them.
Semantics.
Hey, the suspense.
Semantics. He literally. Alright. We said that me and Ironic said that Michael Jackson was the most legendary musician.
No, that's not what happened, fam.
And you said
you lot said Elton John.
Oh no, Elton John, not Michael Jackson. No.
Why
No. You said no. We were talking about how iconic Elton John is. And then in a moment, and then in an outburst,
vibes.
Wait, and then in an outburst sponsored by Magnum, he said, Vybz Kartel is a more whatever word you use.
Bigger feature than Elton
John.
None
of you never said Michael. No, we got up because you said Michael Jackson.
Wait.
That's why you got
Vybz Kartel's a bigger feature than
this is meant to be so quick.
Then Elton John.
No.
In our world,
No. That's yes. But he said Michael Jackson, and then me and Ironic got up. At the same time, we didn't even plan. We both felt so repulsed by the fact that you're saying the Vybz Kartel. Wait.
So we're saying who's more legendary than who? What are you saying?
No, what I'm saying is
this. Oh, bro, don't change your words.
No, listen. No, I'm not going to change your word. I'm going to repeat it.
Same energy.
I'm going to repeat it verbatim, yeah?
Go.
Word for word. I said, Vybz Kartel is a legend. He's a GOAT. Yeah. And I would personally, and I think most people would, who understand the thing, put him in the mix on the same level with legends like Elton John, Michael Jackson, and Prince and them, man. That's what I said. Because he's so impactful, so cultural, influential, and so sick at making music.
I think you forgot to put some people. I don't think the majority.
Yeah, but they just don't understand, bro.
Yeah, we obviously.
Because they'll tell you Bob Marley's there.
Yeah.
But his Vybz not up there as well with that?
Not on the same level as Bob, though.
No, I didn't. He's in there, though. He's in the mix.
Yeah.
Because, bro, you know what you got deep with Vybz, yeah? You see Vybz, yeah? You're Jamaican, innit, as well?
Yeah, half Jamaican.
You're half Jamaican?
Guyanese as well, yeah.
Guyanese, okay, cool. So the Guyanese side of you might fight against it, bro. That's the
still.
truth. You might, fam. Because you see, fam, you see Vybz, yeah? You see anywhere blood. You see what I mean? You see what I mean?
No, I agree with you, though. I agree, but I don't. Those names are just. I'm trying to think.
I get what you're saying, though. I get it.
He put Vybz Kartel over Michael Jackson, and that's fine.
No, I didn't put him over. No, fam.
It's
bro,
on
let me say something.
The internet,
no, but bro.
It's on the World Wide Web.
Whoa. Check it. Check it. There's an episode that's out now.
Right.
By this comes out. You ain't seen it yet. It's me and Paper Pabs drinking 6 Magnums on our own in it, yeah? Because you didn't turn up.
Plug it.
It's true, right?
Deflection.
Right. No, and I said to Pabs, yeah, fam, because Pabs is Jamaican and Pabs rides for Vybz as well. Pause. Yeah. So I've said, boom. Today, I went gym and I left the gym after listening to 50. Yeah. Because I was on a mad chest day and that. And then I've come out the gym and I thought, no, listen, fam. And I thought, you know what? No, listen. I thought, you know what, Bled?
God.
Let me go on Apple and look at the essentials Michael Jackson play. You know when they do the essential playlist where it's the hits.
Yeah. All right.
And Shorty's in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
She don't want to hit 50. She tells me 50 is bravo. You're there, you're just 50. Turn it off.
Right.
Cool. I get it. I love 50 too much. Pause. Music's mad. So I shuffled the playlist. Yeah. MJ. Fam. We got like 6 songs in, and I'm like, oh my god, I was wrong. That's what I said.
Wrong about the initial statement, which was initially. Which is fine if that's how you felt at the time.
He's not better than MJ. That's what I'm admitting.
All right.
He's not better. All
right, cool.
But he's in the mix with them.
Alright, so
that's
originally, JP, yeah.
You know what I'm saying, though?
Originally, he said something to the contrary in the moment, yeah. So that already
bigger than Elton John, though.
So that endeared him to the yardies because it was like raw.
Man ain't listening to Rocket Man.
Because I posted it. No, let me explain. I posted it on Instagram thinking they're going to kill him. I said, hold on, how dare he say Vybz Kartel's more anything than Michael Jackson? They're going to kill him. And what happens? I posted it, and the yardies came out and they were riding for it. Free World Boss, all of this. I'm the madman for thinking Michael Jackson's more of a legend. So he was on side. And then we had the conversation about
it's different generations as well, though. Yeah. Because it's like my mum and them they didn't grow up on Vybz.
Yeah, of course.
Do you know what I'm saying? It's different. You know what I mean?
But you see, big man though,
But I bet they put I bet they don't put Shaka Demus and Pliers above Michael Jackson.
I bet they don't
or
put
Shabba Ranks or Mr. Vegas.
But I bet they put Vybz above all of them, even if they're older.
No, they might put Bob.
If they're
older.
Let me tell you about real sound man and real sound gal that are from Jamaica. Yeah, they're gonna say, bruv. It's hard. Do you know what? At first, when he first come out, they're gonna go, he's alright. Like I know big man, fam. DJs, you know, like them man where they love DJing so much, even though they get no booking, they're a DJ still. You know what I'm talking about?
Course,
big man.
Got bare man like that on my Instagram.
From south, from west, everywhere. You know them man there. They go on their home DJ kit and that.
Yeah, it's
you
mad.
see them man, but you see Jamaicans.
Loud clothes and fake jewelry. Go for it.
Fuck's sake. But you see Jamaicans. Jamaicans are very, very musically sound.
Yep.
One thing about Jamaican people is they influence the whole world with their music. And
there'll be no hip hop, there'll be no grime.
So let me tell you a quick story.
Like Jamaica.
You see how I picked up the area Slough, yeah? So the Slough youths is like a 30-minute drive on the motorway from west, whatever.
That's where I'm from.
You from Slough originally?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. Cool.
Yeah.
So Slough is like an outskirt area, but they still got a lot of black people. No, for real. And they got council estates. And I used to go on Pirate Radio, Trilogy FM there. And there was one dread brother, one Rasta. Yeah, facts. There was one Rasta man called Judah. Okay. Yeah. Look at the name.
Real, yeah.
Big man. Big man. I was a youth, you know. And he used to say, like come, I'll show you the reggae rhythms. And I was young. I was a DJ. I wasn't MC yet. And I used to go on in some weird slot, bruv, like, you know, like 12 to 2 in the afternoon on a Sunday. No one's listening. Well, they might be, but
but it was more.
He said that's wrong for a man.
Nah, you had to do it. It was just like getting sharpening your.
That was my pause.
It's like
You're right, long for man.
I was gonna say you were there like sharpening your.
Yeah, nah.
Sharpening your skills. Do you get me?
Pause, man.
Or sharpening your sword.
Nah, don't, man.
Horrible.
All right, listen, boom. So I go on and you know me, you know how I'm in America a lot. I've been going to America my whole life. It's not new. The internet only showed it
I
later.
see ASB and ends in Harlem and all them places.
Yeah, it's mad,
bro.
But bruv, I've come and I've like this is Ludacris era. Like we're talking 2000, and you know when Ludacris was coming out, and I had like dub plates and I'm mixing. I start off R&B, Mary J, Aaliyah, Rare, Jodeci. I'll get and then I'd work up to hip hop. Come in with the you know like the light-hearted Ludacris, Nelly, Eminem, boom boom, then get deep into the East Coast shit. And I knew hip hop. That was my thing. I felt like I was a rap historian. Like if you asked me something, I'd know. I knew the story, where they're from, why they did it, boom. So I used to do that, and then exactly. And then the Dread brother used to be like, yo,
Judah,
yeah, he used to be like, fam, you're onto something.
Yeah.
And you know and to him, you know it sounds mad, but even though my dad's Moroccan, that to him I'm a white boy. You know how it go, white boy, but he knew like, yeah, you know what, this youth knows music stuff. Yeah. So he took me under his wing. Yeah, and obviously pause, and then obviously fucking man's got to this thing where like where he's showing me like, you know, like man's showing me rhythms deeper like dub plates. You know the dub plate thing, like, and he used to show me like an MC and Yard is a DJ, like you know, like they call it a DJ, and like, you know what I'm trying to say, like they ride the rhythm and host and that. Sure. And he was showing me that like hip hop was started by a Jamaican man.
Oh, of course.
Yeah,
Cool Herc. DJ. It was
Cool Herc in Bronx.
Yeah.
Originally, they were doing what was known as toasting.
Yeah, exact. Oh, there you go. I was just about to get to that.
History.
Right.
Come on. Yes.
And I love this shit because you know what it is? People will look at me surface level and go, what's this guy talking about? He don't know nothing. And you know what? Let me be honest. I don't have any right to tell black people about their culture. I don't, bro. I've never been black, bro. So I don't even like, there's a feeling that I won't even understand. And that's facts. But you know what it is? I grew up around the culture so intensely from a kid, for like Ghanaian neighbours, Mali neighbours, that like, man don't know much different. That's the truth. And I know that's hard for some people to comprehend. Yeah. Growing up on a council estate in West and then moving to a house and rare, like.
I think the hood is the hood. Like,
there's
some more realer white youths than niggas. Like, do you know what I'm saying? It depends where you know what I'm saying?
There's one white boy from my end, Ricky Fox, bruv. Serious guy from. Serious brother. But bruv, you know what I'm trying to say is like, even the white youths from my end used to say like, rah, like, you're on that side kind of thing. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, and it's one of them ones where like fucking, when I deep it, this brother showed me the rhythms earlier, and I used to be like, you know what, yeah, fuck with that. And remember I bang up Keisha from Battersea on my podcast a few times, where I used to go Win Stanley and that. Her mum used to work at Green Sleeves. Right. Have you heard of Green Sleeves? Yeah. The record label. Yeah. You know when you get Egyptian rhythm and you get like 20 versions. You know her mum used to give us the CDs or the records, the vinyl with all the versions, and then I used to go to like DJ at Bufferlicious in Ealing Boulevard. And I'd have like the TOK version, the Vybz version, the Sizzler version, the Red Rap version, and I used to DJ, bro. So I'm like learning off Judah how to mix reggae and that. And bruv, I can't lie, fam. Like man's doing the damn thing on the radio and that. And then it turns out that Judah's son was in one grime crew later on from Slough, and we had a little mad thing. You know when I gave the garms to Ironic, Don't Panic. Yeah. That's one of them. Big up my guy. You get me? Yeah, man. You get me? Panic phase. So like them man there, like man, you get me? So I get it, like, but my thing was kind of like, I think we use patois different in England, but we still, of course we're influenced by Jamaica. Yeah, 100%, bro. That was my point. That's what I was trying to say anyway. And I just think vibes
is disputing that though? Who's
because obviously the World Wide Web, as he would say, www.
No one can dispute that.
But I get it though.
The way in which, you know how it goes. There's only so much that can go in a 1 minute clip.
Right.
I think the depiction of the point in the clip,
it looks mad, doesn't it?
It made it. I personally, to me, it's hilarious.
It's funny.
Yeah. Because the passion, like the yardies have turned on him. Like they forgot that he put Vybz over Michael. They forgot that. they've turned on him now because what it makes it look like he's a colonizer.
Stop it.
Like he's colonizing the language. They're like, nah, because what they've done, it makes it like, nah, that's what it looks like. It looks like you basically said, that like the term like buffing and that.
We made it.
Like man have said, that's more UK street talk. Than
but yardies don't say buff ting. Really.
No, they do. They say the ting buff.
Oh, he's trying to go down the whole with him.
But they say the ting buff. But they talk about fat pumps.
We're
talking about UK saying beauty. Yeah, you know what my Jamaican Bridget told me when I told him? He said, bruv, let me, and you know why? Because you're saying it, I'm going to cut in, yeah? Because I definitely don't want you to go down that road. It's a dark road. It's a dark alley. So listen to this. My Bridget said, fam, when you say a buff ting, as in a Nani's buff in Jamaica, buff bay, as they're saying in these comments, again, mad, you're saying that's banging to you, innit? Because you like it like that. So when the English you're saying that's beautiful, it's still the same thing. You're both agreeing that it's beautiful in a way. Right. So it makes sense still. So it still comes from Jamaica but it's just been remixed a little bit. Do you get it?
But I agree. I agree with
Chung ting and leng ting is better for me to use as an example. That's what I was saying.
Chung ting,
I fucked up and I apologise to Jamaicans.
I don't even know where that. It went really.
Even leng ting was a bit. Even people say leng now. I'm like, do you know what a leng really is? Like, I don't think you'll be using it if you knew what it was.
I'm saying the gun's sexy.
Calm down, man. You know what it was.
Magnum 4.5, bomb shiny.
That's cool. So, you know what? You know, hopefully after that explanation, hopefully the Jamaicans love you.
Yeah, you're good now. You're good now.
What I want to do though, what I do at some point, what I wanted to say was, I posted it on my page and synced it up with the podcast page, and didn't think.
Even Jammer commented, didn't it?
Yeah, he's put kiss my teeth.
No, he put KMT and then bro. Okay. Hey, listen.
Okay. He's got bare lines. Wait.
Yeah,
in it. Trust me.
Tick.
Oh, so this went off then?
Yeah, it went off, bro.
Okay.
Bro, check the insights.
Check
the insights, JP. Check the insights.
No, bro, it went off. It went off.
And this some
Check
BTS
the views and the resends and the things them. 1 second.
Let me show you something. Look. And I saw Jammer like 2 days after, and he said hello to me in an event. He said, "Wagwan," and shook my hand. I was like, "Yeah, cool, bro." Yeah, man. But his name's Jamek Power, bro. That's his government.
Sick name.
Yeah, blood. He's a serious man.
Yeah, go on.
He's a serious brother, man. You get me? He knows the thing.
Play
it from the start.
Wheel it.
Yeah, go like that. Then go like that. Yeah.
Buffing's not a Jamaican expression, bro.
Oh, stop it.
Starts off wild.
Hey, this is a proper revisit, you know.
Chung ting.
See, I said chung ting. I should have just stuck with that.
Bro, you know. The ting part's definitely patois, bro. Like, the way we're using it in England is different. We're mixing UK street culture with patois. No, he's not.
It's going off now. Look, they're liking it still. Bro, it's wild. It's like 15k views, bro.
No, but I don't know. You know.
Look, they said he said too much. Stop. He's saying it with chest with no knowledge. He's lost. You're talking about.
Do you know what?
Shake my head.
Buffing feels more UK. I'm not saying it don't come from. You know what I'm saying?
Him need for go see 2 gal in Buff Bay.
Buff Bay!
With the gal them buff.
Right.
Bro, all day I'll go there. I like buff things like that. Buffers.
He ain't old enough to remember that Buff is Jamaican in origin.
Look, they can't mad. That car you never heard, it doesn't mean that none exists. Yeah, I mean,
what's going on?
Their open mind costs nothing, you know.
Wow.
Man said this is what happens when you get
controversy, you know.
See, what's happened is they're now having an argument amongst themselves in my comment section about the fact that Jamaicans don't retain their own culture.
Right.
So that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But you know what though, bro?
Yeah.
We were talking about the fact that you were Jamaican and somehow went down.
Yeah, we went because I've been watching the comments every day on my updates.
Right.
You know, people are leaving comments as if the owner of the podcast can kick me off.
You've come during a time
That's
of
what
crisis.
Yeah, word.
They're like, they're saying on my post, this is what you get for letting white people on your thing. And I'm like, bro, it's me that posted it.
JV's in for damage control today.
Yo,
need some damage control today.
But you know what, fam?
Yeah, come on.
I respect it. And one thing's for sure, bro. I'm definitely not black. And I can't act like I know everything, bro. I can't, bro. It's impossible. And I respect that, bro. And I grew up knowing that anyway. I never thought different, bro. You get me? And it's just part of life, fam.
No.
You get me? It's part of life.
End of the day, ASB, you grew up where you grew up. You're from where you're from, and you are who you are, bro. And at the end of the day, the fact that you may gravitate more towards black people, or you've grown up that way. End of the day, they've accepted you
of
also
course.
in turn, hand in hand. I think
That's why I'm saying what I'm saying, because I want to respect that.
Yeah, end of the day, you know, you're respected. You show respect to a culture that respects you in return and embrace you as one of their own. And the beard helps, because I was checking your throwback video the other day. God damn.
With Risky Rose and all that.
Damn.
I remember.
But you know what? I was on stuff then, bro. I was smoky, bro.
You look like it. God damn it.
Straight from the block, bro.
Yeah, straight from the block. I've come a long way, man.
The beard came later, boy.
But you know what it is? You see, like, bruv, man, I'll tell you the truth, even like growing up and that, I've had like brethrens here, and my brethren, his dad's a full-on Rasta man here. His dad, bruv, I can't even say his name obviously because it's a mad story, but even his dad, like, kind of disowned him for having a youth with a white girl.
Bro, well,
that's how deep in the thing he was. Yeah, he was deep in the thing, you get me? And even he used to say things to me, bro, that were mad when I deep it, when I reflect. Like, you know, like he used to say to man, like, you know how man's got black hair and a certain feature, because my dad has French Moroccan and red hair, my mum's whatever. Like you can see that he's not English, but he used to say things to me like yeah, you're not one of them and that. Little mad sentences and that. But at the time I felt accepted. Yeah, sick.
What, you offended by it now though?
No, I'm not offended. I'm not offended because you know what it is. One thing I've realised is in this life, yeah, and the history of
it's deep.
It's so deep that like you could never comprehend how a man from that culture feels, fam. Their pain runs deep, bruv. So you can never judge. You get it, man know that. So you get me. But like man just think back to them times and just think, raw, it's actually mad. Do you get it? But yeah.
And then you got Kanye. I don't know.
This ain't no.
I'm trying to.
Innit?
I'm still upset about that.
Yeah, go on, talk. What's up, bro?
I don't know, bro. You don't wear White Lives Matter t-shirt. We know. All lives matter, innit? We know that. But when you see what has happened to black people in the past 2-3 years, bro, you gotta come better than that. Yeah, like Kanye knows better, but I don't think he's already.
Years?
Well, you know what I'm saying? 400, bro.
400, yeah.
But I don't think he's mentally. You know, I'm not a doctor or nothing, so don't come for me in all the comments and that. I'm not that guy. But he's not all there. Do you know what I'm saying?
What was on the front of the t-shirt? Did
White Lives Matter. Oh, that picture.
Yeah, we saw the back with my.
I don't even want to know what was on the front, bro. It might have been some nigga getting lynched or something.
Oh, shit.
Do you know what I'm saying? You never know.
Because then Mos Def remixed it, innit? And he said like, White Lives Matter, because he like crossed out the V.
It still didn't work though.
I know it didn't work, but then
it didn't connect.
But in my head, I'm like, bruv, I'm baffed by it all.
Didn't connect. I hear it.
Yeah.
But sorry, bro.
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
Just burn that. Just burn that tea, innit?
Sorry, bro.
Sorry, man.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
What's wrong with him, bro?
And then he's with Candice Owens, who's the most coconut bounty, whatever you want to call it. Like there's nothing black about that woman. She doesn't care about black people. No. And you're gonna go stand there live with her.
She's
real. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with if you grow up around white people, cool, but you still have to know yourself.
You gotta know yourself.
You gotta know yourself, bro. Like,
bro, it's true. Even what you're saying, yeah, bro, it's facts. Like, you know how you're like, do I feel offended now? No, I don't.
Yeah.
But I do know myself.
Yeah.
Because you know, like a lot of people might look at me and get a perceive like how he thinks is.
Right. Yeah.
So it's interesting combo.
We have you know what? Obviously, you know, like we've all lived such vast lives, like, and had so much different little walks of life in our one life. Like, there's so much things we talk about in this podcast, that I've got so much real life experiences. Like, I'd be here all day.
Anecdotal, yeah. Because AS, I always say this to you. I've always said this to you, innit? Like let's say Kanye West, I like his music, argument's sake. I like his music. I would never want to get involved with the person because I just understand that their reality is so different to mine, that I could never connect with that person. So then something like that, and when his documentary came out, everyone was like, Kanye West is man. And I was like, I was like, you know what? Like, I don't feel him like that, innit? Like, it's nice to see it, but I'm not gonna like put him on a pedestal. That's mad because he makes something good. But growing up in a grime culture, where you could go to the rave and spud the man who you think is the guy, and you see them and they spud you back, and then you're just like, right, you know what? This is just a bro who's talented.
Yeah.
Like, that's
bro,
it.
Not everyone's
in it.
People, in it.
So when Kanye West does this shit, or like Hollywood actors do this shit, I'm like, bruv, they live in the next reality, bruv. I can't put it in mine. So when they do some off-key shit, I just think like.
My thing is like, where is his people? Did you not grow up with like some real? In it. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like everyone must have a few.
The disconnection is real though.
I'll be honest, he's a fucking madman, bro. He's mentally ill, bro.
Yeah,
you got issues, man.
Ain't it possible that some people get so successful and so powerful. That like you wake up one day and realize the only people you got around you are kind of all subservient.
Yes, man.
Because at one point, obviously, you know, everyone knows the story, innit? Like, man know how man know how Kanye came in, man know who he was under, and obviously, if today he was still under certain people, then there'd be maybe a bit more straightening going on with him. But then again, he couldn't be who he is whilst being.
You know what? Do you know what? Who just came into my mind? Yeah, even Amy Winehouse. If she stayed on the black side, without trying to sound, do you know, if she stayed on the soul and the hang around with the black managers and
keeping it real,
she'd still be here, bro. I'm not trying to be race and all that, white people. No, but it's is the real facts, fam.
In this instance here, it's because it's not. You know, it's like take Ed Sheeran. It's like Ed Sheeran, like, you know, he's down with the bros and that. Like, he's down with the bros. Like,
Ed is the guy, man. Ed is the guy.
Before he boss was doing tunes with the man.
And he stayed the same. He's always
stayed the same.
No, I fucked him at Sunday show on his own with his guitar.
Yeah, back in the day.
Yeah, same. And so obviously someone like him, maybe, you know, he's around like Big Nasty and like he's around man them.
Even Jamal was his boy, bro.
Imagine him turning into a sniff head, like when he's around, like, you know what I'm saying, like Big Nasty, he's like godfather to Big Nasty's child or something like that. Like you can't imagine him coming around on some.
Ed's the realist, man. Honestly, like from where I've seen him,
you know what I'm saying, like he's around the man them. Like Amy weren't around.
Yeah.
She dipped in and out.
Us no more.
Yeah, that's true, bro.
Get me? She'd have been around us. She'd just be a weed head. Like, she'd still be here now, but she'd just be stoner. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I hear that.
I don't know who that's gonna offend, but boy,
the Kanye thing is mad.
I know Ed bunts weed. I know he does. It's probably not in his
bio and that,
you get me? It's not in his portrayal, whatever you call it, persona.
Behind scenes.
But behind the scenes, I know him and Nasty. It's a little spark it up.
Yeah.
You know he eats a jerk chicken and rice and peas, definitely.
Come on.
Sunday punch and that peanut punch.
Come on, but bro, you know what? Yeah, I don't know where we got in your story up until this point, but so I'm understanding that you're in London, you hit your teens.
13.
Right.
I didn't even get to halfway through year 7 or not.
I still shot an intro in London.
Yeah.
You done your little first initial.
So you done your first bit. You hit Northampton now as a teenager.
Wellingborough,
pardon me. Nearby.
Same thing. Northamptonshire, innit?
Yeah, but let's not. Yeah, because for people from Wellingborough, it's like don't
you're
small up your team.
He said catfish country, innit?
Yeah, small up your team. Sovereign nation of Wellingborough. You get it? So you relocate to Wellingborough as a teen.
Yeah.
And so this is all around the time when, like, I'm just, man, laughing. I'm being so serious.
I'm laughing at him, bro.
Oh, say that.
Catfish country, that's wild.
Yeah, low key. This is around the time when, like, the UK music, grime and all that, it's still finding its feet even in, like, London and that. Even though, obviously, like, I don't know if London's where it all bust first. It feels that way, but I don't know. But
don't know if it's east or south. Debatable.
That's debatable.
Debatable.
100%.
Even North artist group.
But for you, I'm thinking you are in Wellingborough at a time when, like, internet ain't going in like that.
What year is this again?
Too far.
You'd be young.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah.
Like,
young,
this is like
20 years ago.
If you've been there from 13, if you've been there from 13, then that's through everything.
20 years.
That's before the
2001.
So from 21 seconds and all of that. Over, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and so this is at a time when,
Creed.
I don't know if people from out of London was barely getting a look in. So so knowing this, I'm extra curious now to understand how you were able to somehow
get into it.
Yeah, bro. Like how where was the inroad, bro?
Boy, I didn't even used to like grime, but you know what? Growing up, my brother was like the rebel. He was the MC, innit?
Okay.
Yeah, Fleego used to call him.
Jeez.
Yeah.
No, but hold on. But your dad was on a righteous path.
Yeah. But he was
Pastor.
Bro, he never used to go to church. He'd be out of the raves.
Oh,
like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
Dad?
my brother. Yeah. He was the rebel, innit? So I see the MCing thing from time.
Wait.
Yeah.
So your dad, he didn't ever even do the thing where he'd be like, you know what? Let me just come to church and spit a couple clean bars.
No.
Come on, bro.
No.
Big up everybody who knows they had an early start in church. It's not just singers.
Course, bro,
it's not just the singers who get started in the church. I was like the man there.
Of course, man.
You know, your first experience in a live crowd,
Yeah.
fling two bit of gospel in there. But go through now. So your brother was not on that.
Not on
So
that.
he was on
the MCing thing.
He was at church as well. He used to roll there.
His thing. His brother don't know that because he's outside.
He was outside, fully outside. Yeah, but
man.
go on. Yeah, and then what was I saying now?
So your bro was doing the music thing.
Yeah, he was doing the music thing, and then I saw that growing up, but everyone used to think he was a madman. Like he'd be spitting these double time bars. But I saw Grime before all that.
And is your bro up there with you?
No. He lives in London.
So you're up there, but you're seeing him down here.
No. I grew up seeing him.
So he's down there busting up things.
You're ringing him like,
Alright.
Obviously, I went to Wellingborough now. Started school. I never used to like Grime. I used to think, who are these DJs just spitting bars, and I didn't get it in it because even the stuff they were talking about. Even though my brother was in that and all that, I didn't really.
Yeah.
Man should ask who he weren't feeling.
Oh boy, I don't know.
She was like, who would you? No,
it's my brethren because they used to spit in it. Like, yeah.
Okay.
So
no.
I just didn't get the Grime thing in it. Like the bars they were talking
garage
about.
Into Grime time, dark garage and that.
No, I didn't even know about all that.
You didn't fuck
No, I was straight to Grime. I was more R&B, hip hop, gospel.
Yeah.
Straight into Grime.
But Kurt Franklin in that.
Yeah, a little bit.
Slightly.
A little bit.
No,
Stomping all that. Yeah, come on.
Yeah,
of course, bro.
Yeah,
man. And then, obviously, when you're around it so long, you get involved in it. I never used to try MC on that end. Yeah. So I used to sit there and just take it in. Everyone used to ask me what they thought of their bars and all that. So I was like kind of the reviewer before. Do you know what I'm saying?
Early journalism.
Yeah. So I just kind of grew up in that, and then I held a rave when I was 17.
What?
In Northampton.
Okay.
Got Skepta.
What?
Tinchy Strider.
What?
We got Logan Sama.
What?
Piff City.
That is mad.
Bumba.
Yeah.
Nico and them, man, innit?
Yeah.
Blood.
I was gonna say incriminating stuff. Let me not do that.
Yeah, don't do that.
No. But let's just say it was
eventful.
Eventful, yeah. And then
But that's big, bro.
But yeah, how did I even get into that?
I was probably there, bro.
Yeah, so the first Grime rave I went to, I was like 16. And I thought, right, do you know what? This is
that
Grime.
Was your event?
No, it wasn't my event.
Oh, so you went to one?
I went to one when I was 16.
And
I thought, do you know what? Let me try and do a little thing. Like, I never really used to like the Grime thing until that point. I saw the energy in the room was mad.
DIY.
Do you know what? This is a thing. Let me try a thing. And then I just put the rave. I used to go London regularly, go to a couple of raves and whatnot. And then I just thought, let me put a rave on, innit? And it started from there. Held a few raves in Northampton.
How much did Skepta cost back then?
I paid about $750.
Yeah, that's alright though, wasn't it, back then?
What?
Add 4 more O's to that now, bro.
Yeah.
You can't get Skepta for that.
No, but that's a lot back then.
Yeah.
Skepta done well.
Fam, I hear that.
This was 07.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, but
and I think
people gassed the tour, innit?
I was £200, bro. In
No, but Skepta,
a month before he won the Mobo, bro. I've got the email.
Right.
Bro, Stormzy did a show for £250.
I was there. I met Stormzy at your show.
Yeah, no one turned up, he was dead. But
it was alright.
I was kind of dead. Probably weren't popular like his thing. Bro, I swear to God.
Can I just say something? Can I just say something?
And 2 months later, he won his first Mobo.
Fam, no, but can I just say something? There's a big difference. I was there in these times. Fam, this showing my age, but you see when he's talking about, even Logan wasn't even about when I started. So if we're going back like another 4 years, I remember I told you on the podcast, Tinchy Strider was a kid trying to buy my coat off me in a car park with Jamaica Beat.
Yeah.
Mm.
We
used to meet outside Beaconsfield, High Wycombe, go to these under 18s and that. Bro, I'm talking to you, saying, bruv, Skepta in 07 was in Roll Deep.
Yeah.
That's 750.
07 he done it for 750.
Yeah.
Say what?
Sorry, in 07 he done it for 750.
Yeah, 07. Yeah. 07.
Skepta
and that was like a deal because I knew people that knew Skepta.
Skepta done well.
So it weren't really, do you know what I'm saying?
Skepta was probably doing little bag shows on that as well, bro. In 07. Because
he was charging a lot more than that, I think, for other people.
What's the first CD? Microphone Champion or the one with the red?
We're gonna, you know what? I'm gonna do a poll on the side. I'm gonna do a poll.
Of what?
Like who was.
Now Skepta was more of a bigger deal at that point.
Who was more of a big ticket? Skepta in 07 or Stormzy in?
That's hard.
It would be Skepta.
Yeah, Skepta, fam. I know it.
Like Stormzy's my guy, but
Stormzy,
it would have been.
Stormzy's come up was kind of like the bottom.
If you never saw the Skepta one,
it.
you wouldn't be able to comment because Skepta was huge, bruv. Like
Nah,
when he joined Roll D, everyone was like, "What the fuck?"
On a rave thing, if you know like the rave,
Yeah.
Still get good prices.
07, you know.
This the floppy hat times as well,
07.
You know what I'm saying?
innit?
You know,
Yeah, bro, 07, yeah.
Yeah.
This is like.
Everyone knew
Shut
he'd become
down.
the
It's not even
president
Boy
of
Better Know
something
yet.
at that
Yeah.
time.
Boy Better Know.
Nah, it's not, but it's Roll Deep.
No,
bro.
not yet.
He's honorary Roll Deep at that point.
Boy Better
07.
Know
Greatest
released.
hits. That's
Boy
it,
Better Know
07.
released a lot of mixtapes in 06, so it might have been. I don't know.
No, remember 07 is Greatest Hits.
That's unofficial.
Duppy.
That was unofficial.
It's unofficial, yeah, because that's later. It kind of was probably floating before that.
Yeah, no, all right, cool.
Fucking with a team.
I concede. You got a deal.
Yeah.
We both got a deal.
He got a deal. He got a deal.
He had
But Skepta
anthems,
still,
man, already.
That's good for Skepta though, because Skepta could cut through your rave, spend 30 minutes spraying, getting a couple reloads, and cut with 750. And he could do 4 of them in one night.
100%.
Yeah, man.
Big up to Tim.
Legendary rave.
Yeah,
still.
fam.
So did you? So you know things like because like for example, right? I got friends who back in like say 02, 03 days, I wasn't really heavy in the computer. You know, there was that stigma that like it overcame itself. Where originally, because depending on how old man was before the internet became a thing, it took a while to become cool in it. Like, it took a while before people didn't see it that way.
But I used to air people on MSN and log off.
MSN days, you know.
So people who might have been looked at by the quote unquote cool guys, roadman, whatever. Man might have looked at these people as nerds. Like, what is this nerdy shit? But then these man here, some of them ended up being like the front runners in the same business that these man are now would then later find themselves trying to crack into. You get me? Because I had brethren like this who were like on Rewind magazine forums and to me, bro, I love the magazine innit? I got a stack of them in my yard.
I'm jealous of you for that, you know.
Bro, I'm telling you, I told you to come and check them out.
I said
They used to
got Matt Mason, Hattie Collins, all the editors.
They used to dish them out in my college, fam. They used to get them out in the common room in college. Just come in every month and stack them in the common room. So I remember I was saying
they used to give it out JD, was it JD or Foot Locker?
That's later on though, later on.
But I remember
you used to have to go like fucking Uptown.
JD.
But I remember thinking reading the magazine was the experience, innit? But then I had my brethrens.
I found out about SAS
forum. See, man was going on the forum, and then man will be typing, talking all day on the forum. And I'm looking at that like, what the fuck is this?
Elijah Genesis.
So
that's a big forum.
It's mad because then man's thinking it's some sneaky shit. But then it's like
they're now the top Twitter. They would be top on Twitter now.
Logan Summers in there and shit. So like, I've got brethren who know him.
I had him on MSN.
So like, do you get me? Like the same way I go, bro, I've known ASB now over 10 years plus and shit. Like man really know him like that. And I'm like, I didn't know him. Like, bro, we met through the forums and that. I was like, bro.
I always thought Logan Song would be techie like that. Same as Jay. Just on it.
Oh no. Was you in and amongst industry figures from Rewind magazine days, or did you come late, or was that kind of like your
so like I used to go London. And go like dirty canvas, so like dirty canvas.
Cargo and that.
This interview is
there, bro.
That's where I met Hyper Frank. I used to see
Big up Hyper Frank.
Big up, Good people. And I met Chantal Fiddy and Dan Hatt. All these.
Never met her.
She's a legend.
Laura though, proper.
Yeah.
Do you remember Kesha?
Kesh, yeah.
That's why I'm
about Zizi and all that. Yeah.
That's my done. What?
Yeah. So I just used to go down. That's where I met the people, and then I kind of fell into the journalism thing. Fell into it. Put a blog up, and it's just I didn't even used to write like that. I used to just put up videos, and rave flyers and all that. And I thought, let me just try a thing in it, because in the end, people don't look at journalism as the cool thing in it. Right. You're a nerd in it. But I kind of think I kind of made it a little bit cool to do what I did. Do you know what I mean? So just fell into it, bro. Started sending pictures.
You did it. You know what's sick as well? You know what's sick about him as well though? He's one of the people who saw a way to carve something without having to be the mic man, the DJ, the whatever. At a time when people still felt like, oh, I gotta do something. Like, for me to be in this, I must be physically doing shit.
I can't lie. Back in the blog days, I was a little bit of a superstar. You know what I mean, man? No, for real. Nah, man, you talk about like rock and roll vibes. Man lived a little. Cause when I got the MTV job, it was like, that was a thing.
Jeez.
You know what I'm saying?
That was early Twitter.
Saying life was soft.
Yeah, bro. Soft life for real.
Soft.
Yeah, bro.
You see at the start, bro, when I said that, like, through this industry, I've met various people, and I've helped. I was saying off camera to me, I don't mind saying it on camera. There's people that I've actually helped so much here to like facilitate big moves. Like, and when I look back on it, I think, fucking, I should have charged a fee. Facts. No, because it's a middleman thing. This geezer, bro. Even if it ain't the right song for the blog, he's gonna like thoroughly take it in and come back to you. And I always rated that. And then you know what the maddest thing was with my man, you know where I'll bump into him? Yardie rave, carnival.
I was saying you saw me lagging out a few raves, bro. I see burst. House rave, cutting shapes and that.
Fried.
So you see that South
Real
London,
guy, you know.
See that South London commute home after a hard night out.
You know.
Me, I'm on my way home from work, so I'm the security heading home after a long night of being the fun police. And then I happened to just run into JV one night.
Straight up, man.
JV looks like he had fun.
Yo,
and then I police.
Trust me.
Ran into each other on the commute. That commute's real, man.
No, but a lot of industry people, they won't give you that energy.
No.
They'll give you the even when they do see you, they'll give you the.
I'm in it. I'm in the industry, but I'm not really of it.
I was waiting to say that again. Go on.
No, I'm in the industry like heavy, but I'm not of it. Like you won't see me. You won't see me certain places. I choose not to. I get invited to everything.
That's
I don't. I'd rather be in the.
So
be in your yard with your thing.
You see what you mentioned about favors, yeah? I'm gonna say this now, bro. I don't recall any favor that I think I've ever asked. I cannot think of one. But what I would say is that obviously man's going through a resurgence at the moment. Man's on a rebuild.
Come on,
man's trying to reload and get man's thing, because man's thing did pop down for a few years.
And man's
but in the eyes of, you get me? In the eyes of those who talk on stuff, in their eyes it popped down, but whatever. One thing I'll say is that when I had more prevalent partnerships in the scene, I'm just being, you get me? I had more prevalent partnerships in the scene. Certain things was more forefront. It was like certain people, all these new associations and new mates, and it all started kind of coming together thick and fast, and then all of a sudden, when I kind of stepped away from it all, whatever, the unfollows was kind of just nuts. It was nuts. It's mad, and it's like, and then certain people started following man again, and I remember when you unfollowed
that
man.
though.
I remember that.
But that's a good feeling though.
I don't know if I'm being sensitive or not. I do remember that shit.
I know.
It's a little bit sensitive.
So,
no, it's not.
But you know what happens?
No,
I respect that, but you know what happens you know what happens is, you see,
seen Bear Man unfollow me, and I just had to.
But I just want to big one up because you see when you. No, I just want to big one up because you see when like if you're going through a period where you've stepped away from this business, this scene, and you're just kind of doing civilian life, whatever. It's like, no, people, you might think people forget about you or forget about the work you put in when you were in it.
Sure.
And so there was a period in my life when I'd go to work and post something, and like a Michael Dapper will comment under it, for example. And my colleague at work cannot understand how on earth Michael Dapper is following me. How the fuck is Mo Comedian following me? And I'm like, bro, man booked him.
Even my mum
do you know what I'm trying to say? No, do you know what I'm trying to say? So I respect the fact that if I was in his position, bro, like that's Dush RB with who I follow, bro. Why? Why am I following everybody?
Bro.
I might check everybody, but why am I following everybody? But I respect
but that's testament to JP.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, because you know, certain times, it's things like that. It's things like always knowing a man's one message away just to reason. It kind of things like that kind of made me feel like, right, you know what? You're not fully out, like you're not fully out of this thing, like, because man still fuck with you to the point where you give this a go, and the right people are gonna at least see what you're on.
100%.
Man will rate man's thing. So for that, I just want to say big ups.
Honestly,
for the industry unfollowers, I can go in my DMs now and because I can look back at when we used to talk. I can go back and see how we once were. You get me? So for them, why for that? For the JPs of the world, big up.
No, but it's mad because when you see like someone of notoriety unfollow you. When it first happens to you, like, oh, fucking cunt. You know what I mean?
I don't like when they do it in a sneaky way when they know you're still following them. I think that's sneaky. Like
that's not sneaky. It's not sneaky, bro.
No,
because we have to. No, look, let me tell you what it is. Right, you see our age group, we're kind of old school. You see how we've gone back and spoke about Grime rave, no internet, and solid. Fam, I was just come from a studio session with RV. My guy RV, big up always, man. That's my dog. I buck with him a lot and go studio pause. But you see what it is, man's chatting to man, and then man are talking about old phones.
Right.
And I'm realising that I'm quite older than you that offer the phones.
Yeah.
No, but they're talking about phones that like
to them, it's to man.
To them, no, to them.
Like,
Someone said something like about some phone they had in year 7. I was like, year 7, bro. I said, fam, I got my first. They couldn't believe it. I said, I got my first phone when I was 17, 16. They were like,
right.
And I was like, yeah, I had a pager.
Yeah,
I had a BT on a pager, bro. Just clear guts.
Me too.
And you just like when you see 02, 08, bro, you're like, yeah, my boy's at the phone.
Yeah. Word.
So what I realized, fam, is that like our version, our perspective of like follow and unfollow is different to theirs. Because to theirs, they think the internet is like is the real world. And if someone don't want to follow you, they just don't want to follow you.
Like, there's
Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like they see it like that. Don't take it personal, but I just don't want to follow you because I'm not interested in your content.
Yeah,
but me, I'm like, just stay following me and ignore me, bro. Like if you don't like my post, don't like it. That's all.
You know what I've noticed?
But we're old.
What are you gonna say, bro?
I've noticed some people just don't like the fact that other people rock with you, innit?
Yeah, there's a lot of hate out
there.
There
is a lot. I get it. I'm just like, bro, I'm just here. Like it's not my fault.
There's a lot of
Everyone.
hate out
Do you know what I'm saying?
It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's weird, bro.
It's weird shit.
It's weird. I don't think like that.
Yeah,
it's like what you said. You see, when we was off camera earlier, and you said it on camera as well. When you saw me in Harlem and Brooklyn.
Yeah. Man, in the cut, I'm like, what?
You see what, right? You see how there was a time when I sent like a big platform one of the videos, and I was like, "What do you think of this?" And it had Jungle and I was the brother in it.
Right.
And Dave East was in it, but he weren't signed yet.
Yeah.
And you know, like man could have looked at it and gone, "Do you know what? We think that's cool, man. We'll upload it for you for this fee." Instead, they was like, it doesn't really fit our content. Doesn't really fit in with what we're releasing. And I was like, why is that? Like, I'd love some feedback. And you know, like they gave me some weird answer, and then I sent them an example of another video on their channel that's exactly like that. And I was like, what's the difference between this one and that one?
Right.
And they were just like, well, you know, we learnt from that one that it wasn't for us. I was like, yeah, cool, man. All right, big up yourself.
Big up yourself.
Sent it to my man, and my man's like, fucking hell, blood, you got Jungle in your video. Yeah, we'll upload that at 8 tomorrow.
Sick.
And I was like, this is what you get what I'm trying to say? Like, yeah, my guy, we're on to something now, let's go. I was gassed, bro. I was ready. Like, what complex at 8? What are you mad? Are you fucking mad? You get me? And the industry's full of fake people. That's the point I'm making. You get me? Haters.
Say, for real. I'm gonna say, bro, did you do a degree?
No.
You didn't do a degree.
No college, nothing.
So alright, so
like me,
at the time, when you first got into journalism, you was like, I'm just gonna give this a try.
I got knocked back a few times. The editor of the Guardian, don't email until you can figure out a full sentence. I was like,
were you still living with your parents them times? Or had you moved out the yard?
No, I'm still at my mum's.
So you're still at mum's. You're
in country.
In country at mum's, roughly how old when you're like, let me just get into this journalism?
17, 18.
So you're 17 with mum in
I'm seeing
country,
it now.
and you're like, I'm gonna give this a go. I'm not working, I'm not studying. What was mum saying, bro? Like, what was mum saying?
She was saying that.
Supportive.
Mum supported the team?
Of course, yeah.
She supported.
Right, I weren't working, and I was trying to put my all into it.
You know how some mums are, bro. Get a job or get out the house.
No,
bro. Get a job or get out. And then she kills your dream because you don't get the job to stay in the house. And she kills the dream now.
Because D, you're saying what I think you're saying something similar to what I was thinking because. You said you fell into journalism, innit? And then a part of me is just like, right, like, what does that look like, innit? Because sometimes I say that about what I do, but like, it's normal because you've done it. But is it just you like hanging about and just having like conversations with people and like letting people know that you're into this thing and then they gave opportunities? Or
not even that store didn't have no mentors or nothing. I just look at it like, God help me. To like
not even like a twin B or anything like just
not really.
You just done your thing.
Did my thing. Obviously, I respect everyone.
No, it's definitely respect, but it's interesting to know that. I feel like it's actually disappointing to hear that. You know,
I didn't really ask for that.
Yeah, but if
if I asked for a mentor, then maybe. But I didn't.
Bro,
you know what I'm saying?
Bro, listen, fam. In my life, right? You see,
man was from Wellingborough, though, innit?
Yeah, but bro,
Fam was from Bow E3 Roman Road.
Check it.
Yeah. That would have been the chief.
Nah, true that.
You know what?
True that.
If I was, listen, you see my thing. What I was telling you, yeah. One thing JP clocked, he was like, from West, how do you feel now? Because we was chilling. He was like, fam, how do you feel now as a West boy, seeing West people flourish? He asked me that, and I was like, you know why that's a sick question? Because bruv, I was the only West guy on Risky Roads. I was the only West guy that ever done a tune with like Slew Them people. The only West guy that like Wiley was fucking with early. Maybe Rugrat as well from Musical Mob.
Musical Mob.
I think he was there weren't that much noise from West, but Thingy was making.
Marcy and Hyper.
Yeah, but we spoke about them as well.
Marcy Purple a little bit.
Yeah.
Who? Purple. Yeah, come on.
Purple is hard, you know.
Purple being Purple and Casa had a mad tune on the rap beat, bro. Early, bro. But I was in that mix with them.
Can I tell you something quickly before we continue? I was going to say that where obviously I was from South, but I had a couple friends in West, and then built my own connections in West. Yeah. And then for a period,
who's you fucking with?
I spent as much time in West, like kind of like. Well, I say West, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like, I don't even think West man consider that part. Like, does man think of Feltham as West? Is that Middlesex?
Outskirts a bit.
Alright, cool. So when I say
you know
West,
what, in Feltham, there was an under-18s dance in these youth centres.
Black and white.
Black and white.
Yeah.
Oh
So
my
man,
God.
yeah.
I was there every time.
I spat there.
I was there every time.
Oh, come
Wait, stop.
I spat the one in the Feltham in the Bedford.
Wait.
Yeah.
I spat there. I spat the one in fucking Tudor Rolls with
Yeah,
Flirter and them.
Shuffle, that's my bit. Yeah.
With
I was
my
there.
Averex.
So you used to bar in that, yeah?
Yeah. That was my very. I was on top of them and shit still.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was doing my
Okay,
thing.
you might have to spit a couple bars now, fam.
Me and Flirt, I was with Flirter the other night at the Meridian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you see Flirter, me and Flirter went back to back in Tudor Rolls, and it was kind of like a little.
Man was
Got heated, yeah?
Nah, it was just a spar.
I remember the first time.
That's when Wiley discovered me.
Yeah.
Wiley was like, "Who's this guy, bro?"
I was gonna say
Is he it?
that man used to be from
That's
South.
my bits, bro.
But man used to enjoy West. That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
The
West,
gal
But I
too.
feel like it was a bit hood though.
The gal them
Yeah,
too.
but what I'm trying to say is
Juice's wine bar and that.
Bro,
Come on.
what I'm trying to say is that when I was in
Dreams.
my ends, my friends from my ends didn't know about no MCs from
see,
West.
yeah.
They know about West. So from when
Dynasty
everyone,
and that.
like I enjoyed knowing about Flirter and Slaughter Kids and that at a time when no one gave a shit, but South, there is we got somewhere else at that time, and I'm like, no. These
But everyone's young,
hard.
bruv. Like, no one gave a shit when you're young.
These
Like,
man,
you're
these man
young,
are going
bruv,
hard.
it's fine.
Shadow was cold.
Shashi Shadow was cold. Like them, I used to love.
One of the best.
Yeah,
He
man,
was cold, bro. He was cold.
Yeah,
He was
like
cold.
two
He was
shots
cold.
up.
You know. I loved the Bashy moment. I know Bashy's Northwest, technically. Okay, alright, fine. But yeah, I like the moment in Bashy and Wiley, man. Get me?
Oh, the DVD where he filmed him and the cab crashed.
Yeah, man.
But can we
And
talk
then
about the
why
grime?
are you funny?
Can we talk about the grime impact though?
Yeah, of
Yes,
course.
please.
None of us in this room would be here without grime. We
Facts.
wouldn't be here without
Facts.
grime music, fam.
Yeah, it's true.
Like
Gary-
culturally,
yeah.
if I'm not talking about music, talk about MC,
Yeah.
talk about culturally what grime did, how we moved and dressed and everything. It's from grime. It's not from any other genre. It's not from garage. It's not from jungle.
Do you know what grime
'Cause if
is?
it was from jungle, we'd be mushed
You know
out head
them
to
young
toe.
man-
I was though.
I hear it. I hear it.
True Religion as well.
Yeah.
Early.
You can tell.
Ebisu.
You know what you can
V's was
tell.
hard,
You know what you can tell, bro. You
TM.
can tell. You see, Grime man who like say O2. Would you say O2 would be like
Dark
officially
Garage.
the first
Dark
year
Garage.
of grime?
2001.
Okay,
101.
alright, cool.
What tune?
I don't know, but it's
I'm with you.
But it's
Oh,
01.
I
I'm
didn't
gonna
got
say,
him.
I'm gonna go.
I nearly got him.
I'll
Definitely
go
01.
with you.
Yeah.
So by that statement, then by O2, we're firmly in.
A Soul Solid Crew,
firmly
Grime Crew, or Garage
Alright,
Crew.
cool. Huh?
I think, me personally, I think Oh No Sentimental Things was the start of this whole garage
so?
grime.
Nah,
That tune.
no.
That
Nah,
tune.
nah.
The beat.
That was big.
And the way they flowed around the beat was very much
was a
the
big
grime.
Dilemma on the other flip side of it. Not that though.
I'm gonna give it to you because I know I can't even. I'm gonna give it to you. You know what? I can't even put
It's
into
basic,
words what I'm
but-
trying to say
That was
right
a big
now.
tune.
But I remember when it came out. I'm from South. I get
That's
it.
dark
I
Right,
can't even put it
right.
into words.
That's
It's
dark
dark, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. It was that I was a big,
Yeah.
you know what
Like
I'm
the way
saying?
them,
Dilemma was
the
bad
way
though, the other
they,
side.
like the way they walked on the beat. Garage MCs weren't walking on the beat the way Romeo did that. He did something different.
Thank
It
you.
was something different. You couldn't put it in the same.
That's a
get me?
rhythm, but I still used to sit now, bro.
You couldn't.
I didn't
Hard,
cassette.
Couldn't.
Yeah,
If
man.
you used to play that in the grime wave, it'd go off.
Yeah, easy.
No,
Do you not
it
think
would.
so?
No.
Bruv, if they
course.
played that in the den the other night, that would have went.
Most,
That's
some no,
that's like
but
a
most.
preset. A DJ playing vocals.
Yeah,
before the
yeah,
set
yeah,
and that.
Yeah,
Maybe not at the
I
peak
think
of
he'll
the
still
rave.
do something though.
Nah, fam, I'm from the hood, fam.
Yeah,
I'm telling you from the block.
I
bro.
think he'll still do something.
Nah,
in the
bro.
grime
There's a
wave.
difference between like commercial people and people that live on an estate. And like, look, I'll be honest.
I want to get back to what you said about the fashion thing and the
Dilemma
grime.
though.
That's what I wanted to get back to quickly though. Because I was going to say, is that obviously in garage days, obviously, so something like an Averex, that's a staple of UK garage. Yeah. It's not a staple of grime, Averex, not how it was garage.
Yeah.
However, in the early years of garage, early years of grime, you can see that the man who had money at the early stage of grime, who already had money at the beginning, they had Averex.
Yeah,
So solid
100.
in that.
Major Ace had Averex.
Yeah.
Wiley Averex. Dizzy Rascal Averex.
Yeah.
Like them man. But
I'll give it to Major Ace before them man though. I think them man was academics first. But
no, it was the same time. Other them man had Averex jackets at the same time.
Major was like early on that. I
Because
think he was
Dizzy had Averex and Dizzy like.
Yeah, but Major Ace is from Portugal, bro. Dizzy was
not fair.
He's one of those brothers that would have a do-rag and an Averex on before it was cool to do that in England.
For real, still.
I just think them man. I just realised that basically when I look at what grime fashion
he's
became,
just generalising like
I'm thinking what grime fashion became when you take off the AV now it's like tracksuit mafia stuff.
Lot 29
that's what it is.
Lot 29 academics.
I went through a
I used to go
brands.
Brixton Market and get him a little £40 tracksuit, bro. A little bug one.
That's what I'm trying to say. So it's like obviously the coat.
you're right.
Man left the coat
when the weight came down. It was trackies.
Man left the coat in garage days, cracked on with the tracksuit thing, and then when it got cold, I don't know what man.
It's Parker's, isn't it?
Man weren't fucking with it. But I think
Wiley was
you're
quite
right,
influential at that point.
Because man weren't looking at America when everybody had the night tracksuits and you had the grey, the black, the blue. Everybody had that shit. And the one tick. You get me? 2 tracksuit bottoms and that.
Yeah, 2, double it.
But even more so, do you know what?
Innit, double it.
Even more so after the 2014 grime wave. I think more so because the way Skepta and them lot, how they dress with the hat and the suit. That's more.
The no fear thing with the eyes.
All of that. I think that wave influenced the world more so.
Nah, I don't think so.
You don't think?
Nah, I think it's age based.
You think?
Yeah, I
Grime's 2014.
Skepta never.
There's a resurgence in it, 2014.
Never.
That whole.
I was too big for that. I was the same age. I'm the same age as him. So I've never like.
That
he's
influenced
maybe a year
me.
older.
100%.
Nah, but
how old are you though? Are you younger than me?
Yeah.
Don't age me. So don't age me, pal.
I realised it's generational. It's age.
They're having the camera on me. You saw me just going.
Yeah, that's still.
But I've never looked at Skepta and gone, "Wow, I want to dress like him ever." In my life.
So
some people have.
Everyone's got
Yeah.
Well, to be fair.
Because we are generalising though, innit? Like, because
if
it's person by person, we're never going to get anywhere.
When he drops anything with night.
What about like that tracksuit and
when he drops the night stuff, it's gone.
The
Like that. The classic. The classic one. Like that was like
there was that Bugs Bunny Lot 29, the Looney Tunes one, like that one.
I think I had a t-shirt, graffiti. It was fake. It was not fake.
Fake iceberg.
Fake iceberg.
Yeah, fake.
It was just cheap
iceberg.
I
iceberg.
had Casper Jack or something. Casper Jack. Oh, that was a mad rip-off.
Iceberg.
Dunk clothes, laces low. That was grime. That was grime, bro.
Grime was like
Harachi,
Shepherd's Bush.
That's
Global
Sport.
Yeah. Big up Global Sports, bro.
Sadiqis.
You see the New Era hats though,
Yeah.
Come on.
I was so late to New Era hats, that watch him laugh now. Nah, I'm very transparent on this show. I'm very honest. Like, I already had my phase in life where I already had like the 50 hats and shit
Hanging on the
in
wall
your bedroom.
Yeah.
It's just you got more hats than anything. Get me? Artists today who have got plaques on their wall who do not follow me anymore for reasons I do not know. Used to come to my house as children.
Right.
And I used to bless them because they were youngers in my ends. I used to bless them with free hats.
Bro.
I used to bless them with free hats
come your
to
yard.
get their drip right as kids. And today,
Rotted.
I'm not on the list.
Yeah, sounds personal.
It's personal if you know you used to take my hats. I used to give you hats.
Hats are.
And I gave you hats.
Important.
I gave you hats, so now you got
Hats
plaques.
are always important.
You went from hats to plaques, big. The man, they got plaques now.
My Bridget Menace.
That sounds like a blow up.
And I'm not on the list. It's personal, but it's right. But I digress
now.
Go.
But the grime fashion though, that was a thing in it, because like
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, because you know with the Averexes and that was like let's say 03, 04, that was Dipset in it, because Dipset's image was a mad thing, because I don't think the world had ever seen anything like that.
Yeah, I think grime copied the Americans, but we
early
made our own.
And then
made our own.
But D, what you just said was interesting. It's like they shed their skin of the heavy shit, and then they went tracksuit, because they was like, yeah, this what us man wear. When I'm here, roll deep, all of them in all black. That shit was a shutdown. That shit was incredible, bro.
Because I never knew this. What I'm trying to say, like with the fitteds and that. Yeah. It's like by the time I've clocked on that, right, these fitteds are cold. I'm due to get some of these. By the time I felt that way,
like
they're just cost in London. But they're big in the ends. They're big in London now. So I'm
the sticker
I'm
on
deep
it.
in.
Sticker.
So obviously I know they're American. Obviously by the teams and that. But I am not deep in the fact that them hats are a staple of street culture in America.
Exactly.
Especially
the way they are here. I'm looking at it like, Ross, someone over here had the had the insight or whatever, the foresight to go, right, them American banging England, I'm banging London, cuz.
It's true still.
Do you know what I rated? I rated when like Dark and Cold and King came out.
Dark and Cold.
Yeah,
I was just saying King.
Yeah, because when they did it, I remember thinking like, oh, finally, man, like, I don't have to fucking wear an American team or some shit, man. Like,
Dark and Cold, you took
yeah,
it back,
like
bro.
that was sick.
Grime,
like, that was amazing.
my
And then
guys, bro.
I feel like Ben Jar is that now. Like, or you know, like they are that.
Trap Star to me is still great.
Yeah.
Grime.
Yeah, look at the back.
All of that's Grime to me.
Yeah, man.
All of that's Grime to me.
Everything. Do you know what? Do you know what? Can I say something? Let me get.
Even Off-White's probably inspired. He was inspired by Grime as well.
Virgil,
yeah, big up Virgil.
I'll tell you what I said to Ill Mill, because Ill Mill is a road rapper, innit? Now listen, Ill Mill, you know what?
Trust me.
Bro, you see when you talk, you're a South boy, yeah? You see when you talk to South man who don't rate Grime, yeah? You know, like they don't rate Grime, innit? Like some of them. Yeah. Cool. I went on Free Smoke podcast and I said, listen, bruv, yeah? I'm not hearing none of that. Grime is the true sound of the UK. That's what I said, yeah? Grime music is like the forefather, the original. UK garage is bubbly dance music. There's not really there's not. Inside
Man, still bubble still.
There's a bubble. It's not lyrical. It's not lyrical though.
You know, come on.
Because fam, if you pick but if you say Sharky P's from Acton, I know Sharky P. It's my guy, bro.
Yeah, it's not a lyrical thing.
He's a host with the most. He's
Jingles,
wavy. And
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Books and jingles.
There was one youth from West, from Danger 18K, yeah, and he used to get booked for Garage Fever every time, because Garage Fever was a West thing. Best of British was a West thing. Flighty, big up Flighty. And I used to know these man, and they go rave, and then he had one lyric where he's talking about getting caught beating a ting by his mum in the yard and that, and he had lyrical ability, and then it's just grew.
Some people do have lyrics in garage though.
Pay As You Go came though, and Pay As You Go started spitting.
Yeah,
and then Pay As You Go turned into Grime, right? Because it was really dark garage, right?
Yeah.
So what I was trying to say is that, like, fam, Grime is UK hip hop, in my opinion. Yeah.
No, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't. No, you say what you mean the version of like
it's our hip hop. It's our hip hop.
It's our hip hop.
You know when they say,
it's not hip hop.
It's not hip hop. It's a genre.
Cool.
You know when they say but you know when they say Cool Herc started hip hop in the Bronx, right?
Yeah.
Cool. In London, someone started Grime, and that's our rap. That's what I'm trying to say.
But that can just be.
That's what I was going to say.
No, but it's our thing, though.
Our version. Say our version, because if you say our Grime is rap,
alright, let me say.
That's when you.
Let me say something then. UK rap, yeah.
We birthed the whole new thing.
Whoa. Yeah, listen, whoa. UK rap. Who's banging UK rappers in the same time Grime's being born? Tell me their names.
What do you mean?
Like they're sick. They're dope UK rappers. Everyone rates them on the road.
Sway. Black
no, that's way too early for Sway. Sway's not around yet. Then start of Grime. Sway's around. No way, fam.
The start of Grime.
Black Twang is.
Oh, what skinny man?
Yep. Black Twang's one.
And yeah.
But is Black Twang better than the average Grime?
What's his name? Witness the
Fitness. Different, innit? You can't really weigh that up. It's
Roots Maneuver.
Roots Maneuver. It's different scenes, bro.
Yeah, allow that, man. Allow Roots Maneuver, man.
It's different.
He had one tune, fam. Let's allow that, man.
People love Roots. I don't know too many of his tunes, but
he's
I know
got a couple.
He had a couple tunes.
Yeah.
No, but alright.
See when you say a version of,
yeah.
Let's just be clear. You say a version of, UK drill is a version.
Yeah.
That's a version.
Of what?
Of a genre. Or a version of a style of rap. Because if rap is a genre and then drill is a style from within the genre, then UK
you know the BPM of drill, innit?
One second. It's a version of a style of a genre. So what we call UK rap, it wasn't. It was British because they're English people, but they're English people trying to giving you their spin of an already established American thing.
More East Coast rather than just American as well.
Not English is the point. Not ours. Whereas Grime was the first and maybe only music so far that I have lived through to see, where it is authentically the same talking, the same lingo that the man talk with on the street, the same way,
culturally,
everything that was us, our youth culture when we was youths.
No adoption.
It went
youth centered lifestyle,
straight
bro.
through the music, and it wasn't our take on anything. Bro.
And you know what people say?
Our take on life.
People say Grime is like UK rap. It's not.
No,
Grime's
just
if you look at it directly, Grime is stage show.
It's just grime.
Come from Jamaica more time.
No.
Wait. Directly.
Before they go to the Jamaican station thing, look at it like this, Grime started in England, started in the UK. Cool. The UK and the UK is not the only country on planet Earth who make grime music. Yeah. All right. Cool. So if they make grime in Greece, for example, can't it just be grime? Do they have to call it Greek grime?
Oh yeah.
Like they're Greek and they make grime. Man doesn't say, oh, you get me? Yeah. Man, if you're R&B singer, you're not a fucking, I make Spanish R&B. You make R&B. You're a Spanish person who sings R&B.
I hear you.
So do you know what I'm trying to say? So man saying, UK rap. No, you're English and you rap. I'm left-handed. Sorry.
I am as well still. I'm left-handed as well.
Sorry, bro. I'm a lefty. It's not natural.
I'm a lefty as well, bro.
Small percentage.
Yeah. You got to understand.
I think it's like 10% of the whole
we understand each other, fam. Now, I know I get funny. I know some people take it funny when I go, bro, tough shit.
I didn't know that,
Tough shit. I write, draw.
I can't even write my right hand.
But do you know what I'm trying to say, though?
No, I get it. But if a Jamaican man called Cool Herc started hip-hop in the Bronx, right?
Yes.
And hip-hop is seen as a New York invented thing.
Okay.
No, I get what you're saying.
By a Jamaican man that's actually from Yard that moved there.
Yeah.
Right.
No, grime comes directly from. But I'm not saying it's not inspired by hip hop.
Meaning what though?
The lyricism.
I mean, Jamaica inspired everything. First off,
right? So but grime is directly, Jamaica directly, like the stage show, the energy on mic.
It's a reload. Sting,
but the rap thing comes from the lyricism. Yeah, the grime lyricism
comes from rap. Yeah,
comes from Not saying it's not inspired by.
I definitely listen to Nas.
Remember,
I get what you're saying.
Obviously, grime spawns from garage.
Do you know what grime
essentially,
is? This is what it is.
It spawns from garage originally, But garage ain't spawned from these English people that was rapping in the 90s. Man has not spawned garage from that. So that is its own lineage, my bro. The UK rap, 90s, London Posse, Rodney that's one lineage, fam. Wiley and Page You Go and fucking Dizzy, So Solid, Genius Crew, that's a different
Genius
lineage.
Crew, man.
Bro, they hit the top, bro. There's top 10, fam. They deserve a shout.
Boom.
They've forgotten more time, but big them up, fam. They was a part of that. Bro, they were a part of that thing. Big up them, because I don't know if people even really large up their thing these days. But they were one of them crews at the time when people was really at home starting to think, fuck, I can do it, fam. I can do it, fam.
Do you guys?
Yeah, I rated that.
Do you guys ever remember that interview of Ebro and Skepta? Ebro.
Yeah.
Ebro in the morning and Skepta, and then basically like, in my opinion, he was hotting up Skepta because Skepta was like, nah, like it's not hip hop, and then Ebro was like, is it rap? Is it hip hop? Then it's from here, and I was because but he don't understand the thing, innit? And like this is what we're basically talking about here, is because like
it's not saying it's not inspired by you.
Yeah, exactly.
If they knew about
but it's
UK
like what you said, it
way,
doesn't have to be UK grime rap. Like that's not. It's not that.
Do you know what it is though? UK grime is the true voice of the UK streets.
Yeah.
And when I say that, it's the true voice. That's why I call it our hip hop, because it's our hip hop, bro.
So, it's our version, but it's not hip hop.
It's not hip hop. But you know what it is? No, but it's influenced by hip hop. Because the person,
of course, like
but if we're saying where it comes from, it comes directly from.
But the first man,
it don't come from hip hop.
No, but
it comes directly from Jamaican dancehall culture.
But bro,
wait, let
me get my shit off.
Go.
It's not hip hop. I'm not saying it's hip hop.
Okay.
I'm saying it's our version.
But all these men would have listened to Nas. They would have done that.
Of course it is, bro.
No.
Wait, so you're telling me that Wiley, right, for instance, Johnny Cash has been on my podcast and told me that he is one of the first grime producers.
Yeah.
And that he took it, he listening to Miami hip hop and he mixed
it.
Even Dizzy said that. Dizzy, because Dizzy's cousin Red Rum is my boy. And Red Rum told me he used to lend him his Master P CDs and 3-6 Mafia CDs, right? So these men are making whole go rah after sampling rap as well.
But when you break down all them tunes, it's dark.
No, I get it. No, bro, listen. Alright, so boom. If a man that is a black man from London that goes home and his dad says to him, I'm from Kingston and this is where I grew up and I played reggae and and then his mum says, oh yeah, I'm from Ghana and we Afro beats and ratata drums and culture and that. You think like blood, he's taking everything from his
his surroundings,
Obviously.
and he's going into the melting pot and
course.
cooking up a mad thing, and that's where the Wileys and the Dizzies
I get you.
and Johnnies are coming.
I'm just saying it in terms of
genre. Man should just say, rather than say it's our rap, just say it's our genre.
No, but bro, do you know why I said that? Do you know? Can I say why I said it though?
Yeah.
Because bro, big up Skinny Man, big up Black Twang, cool. I hear that, fam.
Yeah, but what they were doing.
No, wait, no, bro. Yeah, exactly. But I hear what they're doing and that. But UK rap, at that point, bro, I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. As a DJ, when I go record shop, I think I brought one Black Twang record called Rotten. Yeah. So rotten. My
Big
people
tune,
have you, because I thought it was cold. But his whole other shit, bro. Skinny Man's album was good though, Council State of Man. Yeah. But a lot of UK rap, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it was shit.
Bro, it was
shit,
bro.
A lot of it was crap. It's trash,
bro. Differently. It
was Lyrical Miracle backpackers that thought they were from New York and they weren't.
I do tend to concur. Yeah, I do tend to concur.
I agree.
I just wanted to say that that fucking. I think that there was unrealistic expectations. Yeah, I think that when Grime, a couple of things I want to say quickly. Yeah, see Garage. Yeah. There's American singers, bro, who had songs years preceding the garage scene, yeah. And some, I don't know if it was a UK producer or whatever, I'm just assuming because it's UK garage, yeah. But there's tunes which would have been dead long time. And a whole new generation of people like us know tunes through the garage reworking of the song.
Yeah.
And we think it's the remix. And to us, bro, there's artists, do you get what I'm trying to say? Like man really was not, like man almost took American songs and un-Americanized them. Turned them into, pitch up the tempo and that.
That's true.
And it's arting. These are our hits now.
Yeah, facts, bro.
I hear that. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, arting. And it's like, it don't surprise, but the thing is that when Grimes, I think there was one point where maybe So Solid and maybe after them, there was, I could smell it. The expectation that what we're doing is gonna cross the Atlantic.
Right.
We're gonna bust.
That's the
but
trophy.
The thing is, but the thing is that this is what I'm saying. They have hip hop in America. They always have, and their hip hop is the best. It's sick. They have everybody. They're the best. So what if you're trying to do? What to them, however you feel about it, if what you're doing to them is a second-rate version of what they have, man don't care for your thing. Agreed. But you see Grime.
Do you know what's funny? Can I tell you something before you carry on?
It's not a long one, but go
through. Do you know what I want to say? When I used to go to America early, before internet and that, and I used to show them Kano, because I thought Kano was a don, lyrically. Do you know what they used to say to me? He like Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, because to them it's just skippy.
It's
too skippy for them.
Carry on, that's what I want to say.
So I was gonna say, so obviously through like, I think the fact that we all grew up through garage and whatnot, it trained our ear for that level of tempo. Yeah. Like you got used to it. We grew up in it. Youth club, whatever. Get me? You grew up taking it in at that speed, right? Whereas obviously if you're from America at that time, rap's a bit more conventional in tempo. And like you said, if you do rap fast, you're a twister, you're a buster whatever. Like you're almost
twister
a novelty.
Merch it on Grime, bro.
It's like being a novelty because you're so fast. But if you're in England, everybody's fast. Because everyone's on 140.
You got a right beat.
Everyone's on 140. So what happens is that when you get people like Roll Deep, Wiley, whoever, I remember one time I heard murmurs or rumours, pardon me, I heard rumours like Dame Dash and Wiley was going to try to do an escort dance in America. I heard all this stuff about how like, Grime's going to go over there.
That's hard though. That would have been...
But the thing is that obviously, I remember when Dizzy done his thing and he dropped Boy in the Corner in America. And it was sick that it did that and done a one little thing. But Dizzy didn't burst the door open like, oh wow, Grime. No, bro. Like I knew Americans who didn't hear of the guy. I knew Americans who didn't know Dizzy. But what I was trying to say in the end, my point is is that from So Solid till now, there's always been English people who spit who think my thing is gonna bust in America. Like I've bust in England.
That's always been the
next
dream,
is America.
And
the only reason why it's happening now, unlike before, is because garage lyrically wasn't in a pocket like anything they do over there. And the UK English rap, when it didn't have an American accent on it, which is dead on arrival, the English rap, which was truly English in the early days, compared to what they have, it's almost like I'm in Marks and Spencer's and you're trying to bring me fucking... Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's like, mate, don't wait. What's the point though? But the drill thing, it's like, they're in the same pop.
But see, even drill now.
Sorry, go through.
Even drill now.
Yeah.
To me, that's grime.
Bruv.
Now, today, in 2022, drill is grime.
Do you remember?
The beats are grime.
You know the tunes that
Influence, yeah, but the vibe is just grime to me.
The only difference is that 100%. Lyrically, the originality is minimal compared to grime. In grime, you had all these different characters.
I always say the flows. See flows. There's a lot of drill artists that need to go and study.
Yeah.
No, there's one flow.
Someone like Unknown T, I remember thinking like, yo,
Unknown T is a grime MC to me.
He's a grime MC to me.
Yeah.
He said this before.
You should call this Unknown T's a grime MC.
Yeah. But is it a disservice if we just go, you're this? Because I feel like that's always been the battle in UK.
Have you heard the way
we undermine a bit of talent because we always like try and pigeonhole them, and I've always thought that.
Unknown T says
you don't speak like a drawer.
Yeah.
That's how he spits.
Flows.
Yeah.
But he speaks like Dirty Dogs or something.
It sounds like he's listening to grime, but what I'm saying is I imagine him on grime, but then a part of me holds back when I start saying shit, because I'm like, you know what? We've always boxed in these, man, and luckily, a lot of these artists, America weighed them down so much that they tried a thing and it didn't work out, but then they've re-emerged, and I fucking love that about our scene.
Yeah, of course.
But I always think like if they're always pigeonholed, like the access to do other things was mad, and like seeing Stormzy do it in a big way, where he just did rap, gospel, and everything, and he didn't give a fuck. That was like the first me, and like Ghetts doing that J Clark album, and I remember thinking like, why do they have to just because they started in the genre doesn't mean they have to end in the genre or exclusively do it, innit? Because like, as an artist, you want to be doing more. And you saying that though, I do feel like and
to me everything's grime.
Yeah.
And not into say like it's not even trying to make it like a thing, but it's the culture is grime. There's people A&Rs, top A&Rs, they're there because of grime music, bro. Twin B's, the twins, they'll tell you the same thing.
They're definitely grime boys.
They're here because I'm grime.
Yeah, wow.
Stormzy Pop is doing Pot of Paper, but the root of it is grime.
Yeah.
But you know,
that's
like
it.
when
Culture-wise.
I agree.
But it's so. But you know, with would you say now with it's pretty? I think it's kind of bait. It's like obvious, but is it obvious to you as it is to me that UK drill has made it so rappers from our country are as close to bossing over there than we ever have been until now?
Do you know what it is as well, fam?
Yeah.
Is that fair to say?
I think so.
Yeah.
But I think that's TikTok. I think that's Instagram.
It's a new. The generation is a big part to play as well.
But do you know what? There's a deeper thing that everyone always misses, bro. The beats are better.
Americans are haters.
You think?
Americans,
yeah, but all the drill they use our beats anyway. They use our beats.
Here's what's mad though.
Mad,
do you know what's mad though?
Beats are better.
You know what's actually mad though?
M1 on the beat. Oh my god.
You see M1 on the beat, yeah. The drill that M1 on the beat produces, or who's the other one?
Can I say something, Goody? You see Rapid right now, yeah. You see if Rapid was active.
Oh, bro.
Oh my days.
Rough Squad just in general.
But you see Rapid though. I feel like Rapid's a cut above the rest.
Come on, man.
I prefer Dirty Danger.
Yeah,
they're both.
What?
No, but they're both. It's quite similar though. They're kind of quite.
Them man can coexist.
He said get out of it. What? If we play top 10 Rough Squad tunes now, more of them will be made by Dirty, bro.
How?
What?
That's a good.
How?
Oh my god, fam. No, that's a different
if you start
debate.
saying Scorcher's best tunes, Ghetto's best tunes.
Scorcher's a bad boy producer as well, you know.
Yeah, oh my days.
That shit would bash it.
Scorcher can make a big
with a guitar string.
Yeah, bro.
Trust me.
He could step into the producing thing.
To anyone who made Anna, you dare you say get out of it. The man made Anna, bro.
That's one tune.
How dare you, fam?
What else?
Emotional.
Give me the more.
Emotional.
Go off on your thing.
Fucking. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Can't name them all, but man knows.
Bro.
But you know.
Rapid is the guy, B.
Okay.
Man.
Alright.
Just say Rough Squad in general, innit?
I like Rough Squad.
Who else is Grime's like a top grime
producer,
innit? Like Da Vinci and that as well.
Da
You see these
Vinci,
kind of man.
wow,
If they were young now,
Da Vinci,
oh my god, they'd be rich.
I feel like Maniac changed the game when he started.
And Jammer.
Rude Kid as well.
Yeah,
No.
Rude Kid.
Rude Kid's hard, but listen,
Rude Kid reinvented his whole thing.
Listen.
Wow.
You see how I went in? We had the Jammer thing earlier. You see Jammer, yeah. Bad boy producer.
Yeah,
do you know how many producers wanted to be like Jammer early when he's making those tunes like Birds in the Sky with D-Double before Grime?
Even now, bro.
Yeah, but Take Me Out is even early nasty. It's true, it is early. But bruv, I'm telling you, fam, man.
We have
it's mad,
when people talk about things.
It's mad.
When I think Americans are haters. I need to quickly say this.
Yeah, you're looking to get sent for, innit? Yo,
I must go viral too.
You know what I'm saying?
AS is jealous.
Haters. The reason why they're haters is because raw. You see, drill today in 2022? Obviously, Americans feel like they are the proprietors of drill. They feel like Chicago, Chief Keef and that, we are proprietors. We started precisely. We started 10 years ago. Man played Chicago, Chief Keef 2012. You think that sounds anything like Digga D and Heady One in that? Sounds anything like that? Like
they don't want to acknowledge the UK drill. They don't.
Bro,
look,
they don't.
You see this episode coming out, with the Boston boys, So Twin and Dr. the Dealer. Both of them admitted that our drill is better than US on the podcast.
It's the truth, though.
But that's
I think it's starting to transcend.
That's the point.
Because the soundtrack now
to
their drill, even the soundtrack to their drill is produced by man from here.
I'll swear down.
Yeah, 5-year-old Pop Smoke blew up off of
Axel, even
Rico.
M1.
Ghosty.
Ghosty. I just see Ghosty.
Bro.
Didn't Pop Smoke just start the bridge? I feel like he bridged it.
Pop Smoke was dead, bruv.
I still can't believe he's dead,
I can't
bro.
believe it, bruv. I
like
like
bridged that amazing.
That's mad. He would have been the biggest.
Trust me.
The
Even
GOAT.
thingy like not 22 G's or 2
Yeah,
G's.
yeah,
I don't like Pop, bro.
No, he uses
different,
UK beats and that.
You see Pop, bro.
He might have done
but
that.
Pop
People
was-
say he done it
bro.
first. Pop did it bigger.
Nah, bro.
My
Right.
man was already trying to do
but bro,
this.
Pop was about to like make drill in the charts, bro.
He did though.
No,
Yeah,
he
but
did,
it's gone now. There's no.
yeah.
Drill's dying now.
But it would have been a thing.
Oh,
Drill's dying now, fam.
bro, listen, you can't say a genre's dying,
Bro,
so
it's dying,
give it
bro.
a little time, man. It's not even 10 years up.
mad,
Whoa.
bro.
That's mad. That's
It's
mad.
fizzing out.
That's mad.
Drill is fizzing out right now.
It's evolving. It's not fizzing out.
Yeah.
It's fizzing out,
It's not dead, bro.
Right now, it's
evolving.
gone back to like half drill and shit like that at the moment, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Trap's back, bro.
Are you talking about in England?
Of course, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, no.
I see people tweeting about that. I don't. Nah,
People
man.
tweeting about it because
saying, Joe's dying out, and I hear it, but
let me tell you something. You see,
He's
Grime.
getting older.
No, let me tell you something. You
that's
see,
what I'm saying.
yeah, but you
the
see,
people
Grime.
are getting older that
This is what I mean about the pigeonholing, though, innit? Like that they can try something
Pigeonhole's
else.
mad, but you see, Grime.
Yeah.
Grime had like crazy. Got a new sing along.
Yeah.
Grime had Wiley who ate all the pies. Grime had Dizzy Rascal.
Joe's got a few of them.
So
bro.
school.
Joe's got a few of them.
they
bro.
have, but they've got Unknown T. What's it called again? Homet and B. They've got Diggity Boy.
Every Lowski.
They've got
every
Central C,
tune.
Doja. Who? Lowski? Nah.
I like Lowski, man.
Nah, Lowski's got
Lowski's
a few.
original.
Lowski goes in, bro.
He ain't got that.
He goes in.
Has he charted?
It's not about charting.
It
but
is,
it's
that's
for
what I'm
us.
saying.
Project
But
charted top 10, I think.
No, but has he got a single that's like mad?
No, the
chart?
project charted top 10.
Yeah, but Grime Mute's charted, bruv.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So, do you know what I'm saying? 21 seconds is like to beat that is mad.
But man,
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
there's a lot.
But it ain't gonna
there's
be a
lot of
competition.
man-
It's a
It
whole
hasn't
new
got
thing.
to, but I'm trying to say that it's
because
changing again.
Their
though.
thing
No,
flies
but Drill
off
went
on
number one.
TikTok. It
Drill
doesn't
went
need
number
a
one.
chart.
Body
Drill
remix.
are going, nah,
Yeah.
Ying my man, coughing, smoke my man, Ghost. You get me? They're talking crazy, bro. Ops,
But all right.
my man damage.
Right,
That's what they're talking about.
What do you lot
That's
think
why it's
about
restricted.
the media and that saying Drill is responsible? Drill ain't responsible for crime. Crime been going
Crime's
on.
gonna happen
It's
over
just
drugs and
it's a
money and
soundtrack.
gangs.
It's a soundtrack for now.
It doesn't influence
10 years
though.
ago,
Does
it was
influence
Grime.
Yeah, it was Grime.
If you listen to a Temper T tune from 15 years ago, he's talking about the same thing.
Nah, he's
Yeah.
not.
Bro,
He's talking about running up in drums.
Yeah.
Shit.
Bro.
Yeah.
Nah,
No.
he's not.
It's
Bro,
about-
Grime is the original. We was talking Ghetts
Ghetto was
before.
100%.
Drill,
Ghetto
bro.
was talking about that.
It's wrong
No,
to blame
I
the music.
disagree.
It's
the
it's
truth.
wrong to
Yeah.
blame the music.
I disagree.
It's
It's
the
wrong
truth.
to blame the music.
You can't blame the music.
Because the music, because you see the only way you could blame the music, yeah? I say
Music
alright,
is influential, bro.
If alright, but I would say
When I used to get ready to go stuff, Styles P is getting played. 50 influenced me to rob people.
Nah,
alright.
Yeah,
no,
so
no,
blame-
no,
alright,
no,
but then-
no.
Alright, but then
Nah.
but if they only
Alright, it
but
was
if
my
they-
theme music then. If I
but
was
if
gonna
they
do it
only
anyway.
played, I would see your point. If they only played 50 Cent music,
But they don't,
in
yeah.
areas where people are robbed, then I would understand.
Sure.
50 Cent music's accessible to the whole world.
Sure.
So there are people who live in areas where 50 Cent music does not.
So
make
that's
them
a
wanna
you
shop
thing.
Food.
Yeah.
That is more a you thing.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
So the
true,
issue
sure.
is bigger than the music.
It's a you thing.
It's the
Right.
fact that you have youths. It's a
Fine.
cycle.
Yeah.
Youths
Yeah.
are coming from an area. Certain things just don't seem to change. Yeah, lifestyle.
Yeah, poverty's real. Poverty's real. Poverty is real.
Parenting, environment, ends,
TOM, bro. Product.
single mum, whatever.
environment.
It don't change. Yeah, because people ain't learning.
Yeah.
Same cycles.
Yeah.
Kids growing up, looking for the manhood thing, finding it in the man them outside the house, finding it in the man them outside. Like, but then so that whole part happens regardless what music it is.
Yeah,
I could go back to blues. I must still be banging out playing blues. It don't matter what man the music is. The activity is because of the system.
You see the realist drillers, they might even ride out listening to fucking Marvin Gaye, bro.
It's not the music. It's the fucking system. Do you get me?
No, it's true, bro.
It's the system.
Yes, just to go back to what you were saying, this is a question for basically all of you, but JP, there was one I was thinking for you, and this is basically it. But you know, you were saying like drill is dying or whatever, and Nas said hip hop is dead at one point, innit? And then for some reason it was adopted here, and then Logan Sama says grime is dead.
He's joking.
And
he never
playing on words.
But I remember it went off.
It fizzed out though.
It went off, and then there was a period where it went, and then Birmingham just had it on his back. Birmingham had it on his back.
They held it down for a long time, bro.
And
big up 0121 and that.
Yeah, just like Goonies, you know, like everyone was going Goonies. Everyone was going Goonies and that. But like, the question is, like, do you think people are too quick to dead something or like to comment instead of just letting it be a thing?
Too quick.
That's the question, isn't it?
Too quick, man. Telling you.
Say the question again, because I had a different point I was going to make.
No, the question was, do you think people are
too quick to die?
like too quick to say things, like too knee-jerk, innit?
No, when Nas said that, I just thought, is this the marketing?
That's a PR piece.
Is this the
but hip hop went from East Coast to down South then, and it was a different.
And it was better.
No, but that's not better. Him saying it's dead.
It was better.
No, it is. It was better, bro. I'm with you.
Lil Jon, way better. That was energy. That was sick. No, not better.
That's not what man said.
No, the hip hop didn't die, bruv. It just like became something else.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
You didn't say
Little Jon better than that.
No, you didn't say that.
Have a word.
When I think about who, since I'm gonna go there, when I think about who in rap, I would never know if there was no southern hip hop in America ever. Ever, just never happened.
That'd be depressing.
Versus New York, never happened.
That'd be depressing though.
And man, think about who I'd never know if there was never East Coast rap. Versus who I'd never know from the South, bro. Give me the South pause.
What? Nah, man.
Give me the South pause. What?
But it's preference, innit? Like,
bro, if I go home now and play rap for like an hour, like I've got to make an effort to play East Coast rap. Bro, I can go home, bro. I can go home and go Spotify and just play the sickest rap.
It's a mood one now,
it's not even gonna play New York guys like other than Fabio and them, man. It's not even gonna play. It's not gonna play Fabulous on that, bro. Are you mad?
No.
Bro, whatever, bro.
I like FABO though. FABO goes in.
To all of my New York people and my Boston Philly people.
You have to do that.
Rick Ross or Fabulous?
He's out.
Rick Ross or Fabulous?
But 1 second.
Who would you rather have never heard in your life? Rick Ross or Fabulous?
No, that's a close tie.
Thank you, JP.
That's a close tie, though.
Thank you, JP.
That's a close tie.
Thank you, JP. Wait, Lil Wayne or whoever, name it. I don't fucking care.
Jay-Z, Lil Wayne.
I don't rate Lil Wayne.
Okay.
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z, obviously. How many obviously's are there? How many obviously's are there?
G-Unit or Little John and the Eastside Boys?
Well, that's not fair because I
can. Why is that not fair, bro?
Because I can name. Why you gotta do that? There's way better man than Little John and the Eastside.
Yeah, the majority.
Let's compare with Dipset.
The majority.
I said G-Unit to Eastside Boys. That's bad. Compare Mr. Cheeks. Man said Mr. Cheeks and them man to Little John and the Eastside Boys. Don't compare fucking.
What's Lil Wayne's crew, bro? Hot Boys.
Right.
Hot Boys or Dipset?
Is that fair?
Yeah, Lil Wayne's in it. Juvenile, you fucking mad. That's a big crew, bro.
Juvenile went in, bro.
Yeah, blood.
Dipset, man.
Right.
Dipset for me.
Them same man versus D-Block. Fuck off. Hey, nah, man. I'm done at it. I'm three baggies in, brother.
I did that. You got him mad for no reason, bro.
You have to hold the L on that one. On that, just that. You have to hold the L. But I hear it.
I think I take the L on groups.
Yeah.
Fam, KRS-One, Eric B and Rakim, yeah?
D was talking about now, though.
Don't play that, though.
D was talking about now.
That's because you're too young.
I don't play that. I'm old enough.
Fam,
yeah, we're old enough.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, of course we are.
Yes, I am. Are you fucking mad?
Wait, you
Are you mad?
paid in full.
Are you fucking mad?
No, fam, they're lying. They're lying. Do you know what listen? They're lying.
I'm old enough. I'm not old enough to fucking.
He's the same age.
Oh my God.
He was born the same year as me.
Right.
And I know.
A bit younger.
No. He's a bit younger, and I know for a fact, yeah, that my generation was Wu Tang Clan first off. Them man come after them, man. So don't play with me, fam.
That's you, cuz.
No, that's a fact.
No, but I get it. Age-wise, I get you. Bro, there was more than one.
How old was you in 1992?
Bro. Why that?
Say no more. All right then. Okay then. All right.
The point is though.
All right. It's
Wu
Wu-Tang.
Tang come out in 1993.
Mobb Deep.
I weren't checking.
All right then. No, but that's who was out though.
So
you're telling me. So you're telling me.
I wasn't checking for that.
So you're telling me.
This is how we do it. That's what man was checking for. Man was not checking for. Fucking.
You're telling me.
Raycon the Chef in 1993. Not checking for that.
Look what you done, Maggie. Look what you done.
I like. Bro, you're telling me that I weren't checking for what's relevant.
I was checking for. I got 5 on it, fam. If you really want to get technical.
Yeah, but I came into hip hop West Coast. I get it.
Alright.
But I'm telling you.
But it weren't the South yet. It was 1994.
Yeah.
Man, they're not Master P in that.
Are you gonna let me finish?
Yes,
but no, listen to Master P.
So what I'm trying to say to you is you're telling me at the time you're ignoring what's relevant in the East Coast, but you're going back into the archives to find Eric B.
Sorry?
What do you mean, sorry? We didn't hear it. You know what we got again. Alright, so at that time, you're not checking for what's relevant, Wu Tang Clan, in the East Coast, and you're going back into the archives to listen to old Eric B because that's your generation. Is that what you're saying?
No, but what I'm saying is...
No, you're not.
Is that when you've mentioned... Man,
if you didn't like Wu Tang and you like West Coast, man, that's fine, bro. But you didn't know about Eric B. You didn't grow up buying these CDs.
No. What I'm saying is, I didn't check for it. But to say I didn't know... But there's a difference between knowing and checking for it. I did not check for it. That doesn't mean I didn't know it.
No, but we're saying that we didn't grow up on that though.
Yeah, but bro, I was in. But look at it like this.
Did you grow up on KRS-One?
No, but I'm not. No. However, but that's not because of age though.
It is.
No, it's not though.
It actually is.
Bro, no, it's not. Bro, there's there's people man's age.
You know 50 Cent's influence.
Bro, you're telling me there's not people man's age whose dad or older brother could have been some diehard KRS-One fan. So then man is born in a house that has KRS-One. Bro, come on, man.
My older cousin put me on to
Come on, man, bro. I've got it with my mum. Does man know how much SWV and all this bullshit man knows? Like, man's got brethren who don't know none of these tunes, you know. Man's in school, man are playing Jadakiss in their Walkman. I think Jadakiss is a female. I don't even know Jadakiss is a don. It sounds like a girl, bro.
The name.
Jadakiss, she sounds like a girl. She sounds like a girl. I thought it was a no, I didn't hear. I hadn't even heard. Well, you know when you're in school and you kind of go, yeah, man's heard that.
Yeah,
man,
you don't.
Man heard Jadakiss. Yeah, man heard that.
Sound cool in the top deck of the bus.
Yeah, man said
the back of the bus. What?
Yo,
come on, fam.
Earthing's mad.
You're wild,
man. So them time there, not everybody was up to the times.
I discovered Nas from my big cousin, but I actually kind of discovered Nas through Wu Tang.
Okay.
Because I was trying to jump on the Wu Tang bandwagon, but I couldn't quite get it. I liked Method Man, and I liked Raekwon and Ghostface, but I didn't like the rest.
But when in England,
and then Nas jumped on their tune on one tune, bro, and I was like, this guy is serious, fam. Who's that?
Keep it real.
Yeah.
Keep it real. Yeah.
Keep
it all the way real. Yeah.
Yeah, Maggie did a mad thing.
Maggie.
Tell me when I'm wrong. Yeah. Man, them. Tell me when I'm wrong. Yeah. You see, Giggs.
Yeah.
Giggs is a cool artist to be a fan of. Giggs, right? You're a fan of Giggs. That's a cool thing that you like Giggs, right? Cool.
Is it?
In general,
I don't think that's a statement. Nah.
All right. It's not an uncool thing.
There's a lot of people that don't say that.
If you say you listen to Giggs,
who are you playing in the car? Giggs. Wow, that's really uncool. Like that's not that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. So when Dizzy was in Roll Deep with Wiley and man was playing that's cool.
That was very cool though.
That's cool.
But that was way more cool than Giggs.
That's some cool shit.
Dizzy and Wiley together was a phenomenon.
Yeah, that was cool.
Different
time periods as well.
Some people did not rate that at all.
Wait, what?
The if you're playing Dizzy and Wiley and that, they were like,
no.
If you're with girls, if you're with like guys, you don't know.
But you know to like the culture though. But you know like there was a time when like not everybody knew about Eskimo dance, for example. But those who knew. And to them, they know this is some cool shit. And we know some cool shit, So what I'm saying is, right?
That's back when it was a real gunman, really.
So my question...
No more, but...
So now I've set the table. I've set the table now, I've set the table. So my question, now I've set it up, Nice. When the fuck in England was it ever as cool to be a fan of Wu Tang as it was the artist I have just named? When the fuck was cool, that?
No, you have to hold it.
When was that? Thank you.
No. All right, let me go.
Tell you to hold it. Thank you. Wu Tang ain't never been cool like that in England. Yeah, they're sick. They're legends. They're sick, and they do their thing. But it ain't never been as cool to fuck with Wu Tang as it is Giggs, Skepta, Wiley, Dizzy. Then I never. Dipset over here Why?
Dipset at the moment.
Never been cool like Dipset.
Yeah, Dipset at the
England.
moment still.
Never.
Dipset at the moment.
Never.
Big moment. bro.
Homegrown is always
Never.
different.
First off,
Never.
sorry. First off,
Yeah.
he's younger than me.
It don't matter.
Yeah,
bro.
no, it does. Let me
Don't
get. No, let me
matter.
get.
Hey,
Don't
hey,
matter.
pull
Let
out.
me
Do you
clean
want
up,
to pull out the
let me
accolades again? Don't try to small up. Try to small up that thing
right.
with the age.
Yeah, no,
After that run down them big boy accolades.
Come on, listen.
No,
Hey,
no,
check it.
no.
Small man up now.
Check it.
Because you don't agree. Now, when you don't agree, you'll small man up.
That's not true. That's not true.
You tried to small him up. Did they agree with you?
No, because bro, you see the way he's relating to Dipset. I was there, but I was already a bit older,
Okay.
so I understand the timeline.
Nah, but
that's the truth. I
even
understand
growing
the
up with my
timeline.
brother,
defend
even growing
Wu-Tang,
up with my
though.
brother,
Defend
no
Wu-Tang.
one mentioned.
Is your brother
deflect.
my age?
My brother's
Older.
47, bro.
Yeah, he's a big man.
Big man. No
He like
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang. If he didn't like Wu-Tang, that's just a rare occasion.
But
Yeah,
no one
it
ever
is.
thought, Wu-Tang.
Alright, let me ask you something.
UK wise, like,
Alright,
no,
cool. No,
you get me?
Look, I'm ready.
What if he was playing
I know,
Snoop? What if he was playing The Chronic? What if his brother was playing Snoop and Dre?
Chronic was
The
cold.
Chronic.
I
What
played
if
that,
man
that's why I got
cool?
one.
And what if man didn't
I like that
fuck
more than
about
Wu-Tang.
Wu-Tang?
I like that more than Wu-Tang, by the way. Anyway, listen. Anyway. Is Method Man a dope rapper, yes or no?
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
Dope?
Yeah.
Dope?
Yeah.
Dope?
He's
do
a dope
do you know
rapper, yes.
Method Man's one of the only rappers to have a song
good
with
actor
Biggie
too.
and Tupac?
Okay.
Yes. One of the few.
What does that mean?
No, I'm getting there.
Oh,
Let me
cool,
unpack it, yeah? Let me
Alright,
unpack it.
safe.
Yeah, yeah.
Right.
Watching you work.
Tupac, Biggie, in the bag, cool. Method Man. Is it fair to say that women found Method Man attractive in his heyday?
What's that got to do?
No, let me unpack it. Yes or
don't
no?
know.
Because I've heard multiple women say they like him.
Okay.
I know.
You heard it before?
Okay.
Even in Power,
Yeah.
even in Power with grey hairs, they go, he's very nice
yeah,
looking.
yeah.
You
He's
heard that?
always
Cool.
been
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
cool,
yeah.
cool, cool.
But
Heartthrob.
bring it round now. Bring it
Yeah,
round.
it's coming.
Bring it round. Bring it round. Bring it
He was
round.
like the heartthrob of their
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
right,
That's-
cool.
That's fine. Cool.
Is it fair to say that, like, at one point, and I know for a fact that it is, so you could disagree if you want, but is it fair to say that at one point, Method Man was like bigger than Nas and ahead of Nas in New York?
I don't know.
I don't get the correlation still.
Wait. Did Wu-Tang drop before Illmatic?
Yeah, and they was about.
All right,
proposed on it, yeah.
then based on that.
Nas actually said in his tune that like Ghostface and basically Biggie fell out over some shit, and Nas was in kind of in the middle. They were both friending them up, and he was the
But the question was,
alright,
was
the point
anyone
is the
banging
impact.
Wu-Tang in
They were.
the...
But this is
They
alright, you
were,
know what?
but
Alright,
not to-
cool.
not-
Hear what we do then. Hear what we do.
That was some real subculture shit, bro.
Nah, bro,
Yeah, it
no.
was.
Wu-Tang.
Let
That's
me,
some
alright.
real
So let me tell you
subculture
something
shit in
then.
England, bro.
You see that Wu-Tang W?
Iconic, yeah. Man was rocking
Definitely.
it.
Oh, so it's iconic all of a
No, man
sudden,
was
but
rock-
no
man
one's
was
rocking
rocking
it. Oh, wait.
Yeah, but the man-
We're talking about music. We're talking about the music.
Yeah, but how can that be iconic?
man
though?
Merch goes off.
Yeah, but the man them who you're looking at as the man them who were down.
Bruv.
Man are not wearing that though.
Bruv.
Man are not wearing that them times. Today, man's wearing that on a retro thing.
Yeah,
now
yeah,
it
for
fits
real,
you
for real,
properly.
Because in
Man
Primark,
are not
it's in
wearing
H&M.
that.
They're selling it everywhere.
You know
The
what I'm
Donji
saying?
man was looking at like, wow, them
Well, so
man.
wait, Drake made Wu-Tang Forever.
Right.
Yeah, right. Raekwon's got classic albums. Ghostface got classic albums.
Yeah.
Method Man's got classic albums.
Drake's from North America.
Can I just continue
Yes,
quickly,
you
yeah?
can,
Because
sorry.
we spoke about them man earlier, yeah? RZA is one of the best producers to ever grace hip hop, right?
So
He-
they say.
Oh, for fuck's sake. So you're just a hater then?
But what I'm saying is, the
No.
question was
Oh.
the question was, was the UK banging them like that?
But you know
Yeah,
they ain't real.
definitely.
Yeah, but-
At that point, bro, even if you look at homegrown, you say homegrown is very important, right?
It does, yeah.
Wu-Tang, they came out in the early 90s. Probably 91, bro, if we're being precise, yeah? Do you think there's an alternative in England that's better than them?
London Posse.
No way! Fuck London Posse.
Bow.
Oh, you mad?
Bow.
Nah, man.
Bro,
No.
Wu-Tang
no.
is a subculture
no.
thing.
Bro, chatting shit,
It
bro.
is, fam.
I'm gonna
We're
leave
not
it
saying
at
we're not saying they're dead, you know.
It's
that. No,
fine.
We're just
no,
saying
bro,
that
that's the
what
point.
the
That's the
impact. It
Nah, their
just weren't
impact
the
in
same.
London
bruv.
was bigger than any
It
London
weren't the
artist at
same,
the time.
bruv. It weren't the same.
Man,
Bigger than any
you know
London
that's them
artist at the
time. You know that's them times as well. By the way, yeah, where because we ain't got
Dipset
the
hit London
internet,
harder later.
Remember, we don't have
Yeah.
the
I know,
internet
that.
to
I know
bridge.
that though. I know that.
So remember,
G-Net
this is
as
the
well.
time when
Oh,
just
G.
being
But Wu-Tang's big,
American is big.
Yeah.
Like you're
It
in
is.
you're in small old England.
It's huge.
You might not even have Sky.
Nah,
bro.
you're smalling up
Like,
that thing,
you might
bro.
not have
Wu-Tang
Sky.
are bigger than
Yeah,
Eric
but-
B
yeah,
and
but
Rakim
I'm
in England. They're
talking
bigger than
about-
KRS. They're bigger than even
But
LL
man
Cool J was
knew-
big in England as well.
Bro,
Do you know what I
like-
mean? But anyway, my point is that I think
Bro.
personally, I had the cassette
You didn't have
tapes.
Sky. You probably might not even knew them, bro.
Trust me. Trust
Them
me. Man,
days
that's
there,
Sky, man.
bro.
Bro, I had cassettes
Like
with them on.
1993 and that,
1991 and that, yeah,
If you ain't
91.
got Sky or a plug, you don't even know them. Man.
Yeah, word.
Nah, bro, come on. You go to, Wembley Market, Great Western International Market.
Oh, the CDs and that.
Bro,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if you like, bruv. I know you're my age group, bruv. You was outside, right?
You never saw Wu Tang CDs at the market now.
Doesn't mean I fucking bought it. That's of course it's there.
That's right.
Difference,
I never said it weren't there.
Yeah, fair. Yeah.
I didn't say it weren't there,
Do you know
bro.
what?
It was there.
This one here, we're gonna have to just agree. To
Yeah.
That's what it is, and I respect that because everyone's different.
Write that one up. Yeah, I hear that.
I got a question for you, though.
Just for the record, though, JP did concur with.
Yeah, he agreed with you. Yeah, bruv, he said you got to take the L to me. That's what he said. And you know what? I ain't taking no L. Chest out for me. Man.
That's fine.
Yeah, I ain't
Say
taking
no
that.
more.
The people then would let me tell me if I got
End of the day, that's how it works. That's how it works.
That's how it works.
That's how it works. We think what we think, and then the people can say what they think.
Like Ghostface Killer and that, they've got classic albums.
Yeah. We're not disputing that.
Yeah.
You are though, because you're saying it didn't impact.
I mean,
I just say they weren't.
The east to the south, yeah. If I wanted to,
I want to know the
might
question.
not
I want to know the question that's about to viral.
I can't name a group
From South.
Whatever group it was you said before,
Yeah.
where you said give me a South group that was
Better than
level
Dipset,
with them.
Locks, G,
Whoever you said, alright, cool.
yeah,
So I
Wu-Tang.
so far don't have none. Yeah, none.
After all that time.
But no, afterwards I have none. But you see when you say Wu Tang though, what I can do though, I won't, but I'm sure the viewers could. I could name a bag of artists from the South in America.
That don't make sense,
Who?
though.
What?
They're not a collective.
It makes sense if I land my sentence, pal. I can name a bag of Bro, I can name a bag of rappers, who come from the South in the States, who have had way more presence and cult fan base and rare-tear than them, man. Everyone knows them, man. Everyone respects what them man have done.
And I'll give you a bag of East Youths individually to beat them. So
no, but I'm saying, I'm saying,
I just turned to I'm gonna say the drink champs, but
bro,
it's the
who's on top, bro? Like JP, we can't let you out. You don't even have to justify if you don't want to. You don't have to show you're working unless you want to.
What's that?
We can't let you out of it without giving us your top 5.
Of what?
Well, you're gonna get to the top 5 team because we have to.
Do you think, man?
You need a top 5. So.
Of all time,
what are the parameters for this top 5? What are the parameters?
Personal opinion, impact, classic albums, classic singles.
But not in any order.
Yeah,
we haven't
top 5 UK.
Worldwide.
We haven't asked him. No, wait, whoa. No. Outburst. No. England.
Top 5
England. Like,
give us UK and then give us America.
England. No, and not top 5 today.
All time.
Just your GOATs, your 5 UK GOATs.
It is hard getting 5, isn't it?
Well, it actually tastes like medicine.
But you know what though? You can't spend too long pondering it because you got whoever names are floating at the front now.
Just spill them off.
You just gotta spill them. Whatever first
Kano.
came to you. Boom.
Skepta.
Kano's
Wretch.
Who?
Wretch.
Okay, Wretch. Yeah, big metaphor bars.
Oh, go on. Why that for North London, boy? Go on.
Gigs. Yeah,
come on. That's 4.
Gigs up. Yeah, no, just gigs, yeah.
Kano, Wretch, Gigs. Some of the Skepta.
Skepta.
Kano, Skepta.
You're gonna get I'm gonna give you an honorable.
Wait. Go through them again. Go through them.
Kano.
Yeah.
Skepta.
Yeah.
Wretch
6.
2.
Give 6.
Gigs.
And Gigs.
Now give us 5 and then give us an honorable mention.
It's tough.
Just so you know, the next question.
This is like a
by the
game
way,
show.
just so you know, the next question is
No, wait, let him land, man.
I was getting ready.
Wretch, Skepta.
Cool.
I've got a little one question for you as well.
Wretch, Skepta, Kano, Gigs.
This is only part A of the question. I'm not gonna lie.
Wretch, Skepta, Kano, Gigs.
Yeah.
Kano.
So we've got JP's official
so
far.
Nah.
Unofficial. JP's
yeah,
unofficial on a Sunday. Unofficial small talk.
Just
top 5 goals.
Yeah, man.
Magnum.
You see that?
Yeah.
Magnum.
Yeah.
On the spot. Top 5. On the spot. No deliberation. We have Kano. We have Wretch 3-2.
Yeah.
We have Gigs, and we have Skepta.
Yeah.
If we don't have Lethal B, I'm going to need to know why.
Lethal B?
No, Lethal B's my guy.
Because Lethal B is above Kano, and I'm going to need to know why. I'm going to need to know why.
We said a grime list, though. It's not.
No,
Gigs is in there. Bro.
He's above Kano in the GOAT list.
Hey, D, you're trying to influence the thing, man.
Bro, take my mic, bro. How?
Do you know what? A few years ago, this would have been different. I would have put K Coke in there. I would have put.
Coke's hard, bro.
I would have put. DVS. We're not going to go into that.
I can't give him that.
I know. I'm saying a few years ago.
Yeah. Before,
No.
okay.
He copies American youth's bars, bro. We can't put him in there, fam, man.
Well, anyway, but
He does. He spits Lil Wayne's Tupac lyrics.
Spitting Lil Wayne's balls.
Yeah,
now.
allow that, fam, man. Allow that, man.
I don't even know why I
He's
mentioned
dope,
that.
but he can't do that.
Yeah. Anyway, I just said that, but
Sorry.
two more. You say one more and then honorable mention.
Why has no one ever said that on the internet before as well, man? Allow that, man. He's dope.
They had 3 magnums.
Do you know what? A different point, yeah, because I could even say Young Spray was my favourite at one point.
Hard.
Yeah.
Really the most
No, Really the Most 2 was my tick. Really
I
the
told him
Most
to his
2.
face. 2's better than 1.
Really the Most
We're
2
having it,
was
fam.
classic, yeah. But
We're having it.
Could you see him? Could you see him
stand up
making
on my own
a?
too.
Could you see him making
Aye,
an
aye,
artist
man.
resurgence?
Who?
Young
Could you
Spray.
see Young
Yeah,
Spray
he could come out with some shit,
making a
Yeah. After that
significant,
podcast, Buzz definitely.
like a meaningful
he
artist
can roll out an album
resurgence?
or EP, I think,
Yeah?
successfully. I think.
Okay.
Possible.
But he's getting older.
He's got a lot of like
Yeah.
rebuilding
Pushback.
to do.
Yeah.
He's got,
There's a lot of pushback for him.
A lot of rebuilding.
I
But
think
on the podcast thing, he's murking it. Like, big
Yeah.
up Young Spray, bro.
Do you think that there's room? Maybe not so much about him, but generally speaking,
for older brothers to
inspired
do
by
music.
him, older and also not necessarily friends with.
Everyone.
Yeah, not like everyone's
just spoke about this
everyone's,
before we
everyone's
started,
pal.
didn't you?
Remember? Yeah.
Is there still room to just go? I don't have to be anyone's friend. I've got fans.
It's the fans, yeah. The
Fan
fans
base.
that matter, bro.
If you got fans,
Industry
then
is only
marketing. Marketing.
you make industry as important as you want to make industry.
Yeah.
Right.
Because some people don't care about industry. Some people don't care about interviews and all that stuff, and they're still selling records, bro.
Yeah, facts.
So it's up to you what you
Like
think.
Coke does numbers, bruv, and he don't really do
I was
much.
gonna say,
Yeah.
like, I was gonna say for you, like, who are some of the more that we might not even deep it like that.
Coke
but
just dropped a
who are,
project, yeah, Bounty
some of the
Killer on it,
bigger
bro.
artists and that you know of.
who on it?
That when it comes
Bounty
to
Killer.
like, you know, like when it comes to like being personable or being sociable, talking.
See Rimzee,
interviews.
I interviewed Rimzee
Right.
the other day. Obviously, he's my people linked up in like
Cold Feet
whatever.
album,
Yeah.
big up.
But
nice
like
album, bro.
Rimzee,
Just
he's
listen to
another
it.
one that don't get the flowers. I don't think.
I think he's getting them though.
He's getting them now
Yeah.
slowly.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's one person. He don't really care about it. He don't really care.
do the-
He just does his thing, innit?
My man's flipping yards and that.
Like,
he's
Yeah,
a-
let-
exactly,
like,
bro.
Let the
Exactly.
music do the
Smart,
talking.
smart.
Like
Exactly.
Blade. in a way.
Young's Blade, they're all the same as well, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what
Blade
I'm
did as
saying?
much.
So
Yeah, but you know what I think? I think, yeah, it's OG stamp or New Youth, one of the two. I don't think there's much in between. Like, I don't think, like, I'll put it this way. You see, like, how I've done music before and I've actually put out active music 2021, 2020, 2019 for years,
Facts.
video after video.
Facts.
I'm not an OG to the youth them, and I'm not new and young enough to
New,
lead
yeah,
them.
yeah.
So it's a weird space. It's kind of like a guy chasing a dream.
Are you
Good luck kind
Are
of
you
thing.
not an OG to them because you're not old enough, or
No,
because
no,
they haven't
I'm-
been
no, I'm
following
old,
you
no,
from
no,
long
I'm old
enough?
enough, but I never had a
to
hit
be
or I
onto
never
them.
stamped. Like, you
That's
see,
what I'm
like,
saying.
Like
you
a
see,
bit-
like,
yeah,
let me
yeah.
keep it real. You see, Scraps and Nines.
Yeah.
Both of them are actually younger than me in years. Yeah,
But in music,
Age, but
it's
in
like
music, they're OGs.
Yeah.
they actually stamped the OG thing so
Yeah,
well
yeah. Right.
that if Scraps does 4 years in jail, comes home
It's still- yeah.
and drops a project,
Yeah.
they're waiting,
Yeah,
or they're
yeah.
ready to hear it because
Yeah.
he's the OG.
Yeah.
Do you get it, right?
Yeah.
Still trying to think of my fifth.
Yeah, like,
Like you
yeah,
could
think
still
of it still.
you could still drop
Um,
something that would make you best newcomer at da 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 da. Like, you
yeah,
still
but
could. Like, you're not ineligible.
yeah,
for that.
it's true. But then they'll look at man and think, "But is he a newcomer?" Because if they search me on YouTube, they can go find 07 material.
But
or
where
06.
that's true. But where do you draw the line, bro?
No,
Like,
I get
you
it.
know,
I
with
get,
every-
I get what you're saying.
nowadays.
But you're saying it from a perspective of like understanding and like level-headed and that. There's a lot of ignorant youngers.
Just say lethal beef, fam, because
no, listen, bro.
No, but you have to
power.
explain. No.
Alright,
Explain Lethal. Like I
Lethal
respect
Beef,
him,
'cause
but
you see the thing is-
lyrically, he's not. He's not a
he's
top
not-
five.
He ain't a
rapper,
wretch.
like.
But the thing is, yeah,
Right.
so
Way below
he was
wretch,
in
bro.
my top 5. This was probably
That's
the
an
original
understatement.
debate when I came on board. You know, the Lethal B debate. It was early.
Oh, yeah,
It was
I weren't there for
yeah,
this, you know.
came
Yeah,
before
this
Vybz
sounded off.
Kartel, Michael Jackson. all
And I
this.
respect Lethal.
The first
man,
thing.
You know what I mean?
I said raw. I said, bro, when I
business
think
is
of
good.
Lethal, yeah.
The energy's
Oh
good
man,
as
look.
well.
Obviously, look. I just said, look here. Lethal B has had these moments,
What's that
right?
tune you told me,
in the
Bentley?
timeline, your keys
Yeah.
to the Bentley.
Yeah.
There's been if I look at the whole timeline of the last 20 years, 2002 to 2020.
Oh, his impact's been crazy.
I think
though.
the things Lethal B has done and the moments that he dropped certain tunes at certain moments.
But if we're talking about him, if he said, top
Yeah.
5 most impactful,
Yeah, because
Lethal B will be one or two.
Because I was deep in it.
I think he knows. I
Yeah.
think he knows he's not. He's not trying to be the
Yeah.
best lyricist
Yeah.
anyway.
But I just feel like even though he's not the lyrical miracle, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
feel like like you know when it's like You know when people do that game, one must go type of thing.
Right.
Like you can't get rid of Lethal, bro. Like you can't, bro. Like at the time, no, you. I don't.
Do you know what? I'm gonna put Wiley as my fifth.
Who's he up against?
I have to.
Yeah, Wiley over Lethal.
No, because I have to. Because if we break it down, we're talking about all this grime thing. Wiley really is the reason we're all here. If we're going to keep it above, no, we have to keep it the absolute 1000%, regardless of what he said.
Big facts.
Yeah, without Wiley,
he carried the scene on his back for a minute.
Big facts.
He's the architect of this thing. It's just the real. It's just the real, bro.
Wiley.
And there are a lot of other rappers. I'll put Blade there, put Youngs. People I listen to today, Scraps, Nines, all of that. But Grime's my foundation in it. So,
where do you rank Ghetts?
Oh, bro.
Honestly, that's and you know what? I've been waiting for to ask you.
I forgot Ghetts, you know.
Nah, but
did you forget?
I forgot Ghetts.
Did you forget the Sing For Me remix?
I know.
Nah, stop. I've got a reason.
Are you talking about Ghetto or Ghetts?
Nah, Ghetto.
Ghetto, real Ghetto.
I've got you.
Over to you, my guy.
Cool. I've got you.
Over to you.
But where do you rank him, honestly?
No,
is he honourable 6 or is he outside of the 6 still for you?
I'll put Ghetts over. Now we're gonna say I'll put Gigs honourable.
Yeah.
Ghetts.
You'll switch Gigs for Ghetts?
Yeah.
Fucking hell, bro. That's mad still.
No, obviously Gigs is in there. Honourable.
Jesus, that just went.
I have to.
You sure?
Yeah, I'll pop up this. The Mag's got.
Yeah. All right.
Big up Maggie and them. Man.
You see when listen. You see when Ghetts dropped, who's on the panel? Yeah, you was on the panel.
Yeah, man. That was a joke thing. But everyone in the end was like, yo, JP. They was laughing at me.
Do you remember that?
Do you want me to make a dub for him? I was like, yeah, go shoot.
Yeah, go shoot. But you see when he did it, yeah. Ghetts. I know Ghetts from Ghetto. When he was Ghetto, picked up a few dub plates off him before he blew and that. I seen him with his bent up cap after coming on from Joe.
Yeah.
I seen it good.
Oh my days, yeah.
No, I'm being serious, bro. Like, and I fuck with Ghetts, blood. Poor, my man's cold.
100.
Even Ghetto was cold.
100.
Even though he says like, oh, you know, my breathing technique and I shouted a lot.
He's got in terms of that, he's grown.
He was still hard though.
Yeah, he was still hard. I understand everything. I understand it all, brother. I was
what? Deep in the thing. Fuck it,
brother. Come on, man.
Fuck it.
That's the energy, man.
He had one tune called Dancehall Mafia, fugging it out. Do you remember that? That's old.
I don't remember that, but I just know Ghetts.
This is old. Lord of the Mics bonus
old school,
disc CD. You get me? I know him from long time. Dancehall Mafia, fucking it out.
Boss. Come on, listen.
Right.
You know.
Well, alright. So listen. Alright, Ghetto Gospel classic. Yeah, certified UK classic. All of them's classics, to be fair, bro.
Freedom of Speech.
Freedom of Speech is beautiful. I don't know. It's alright. It's a bit too dark, but it's good though. It's still good. I was there for the launch of that.
It's got its place.
It's got its place. When he done Who's on the Panel, when I look back on it, I think it
is Freedom of Speech one with a mountain.
Yeah, mountain, and flowers or whatever it's called, and that, with a chip on it, and
Oh no, I'm thinking of Momentum.
Chip.
I take credit slightly.
I forgot about Chip as well.
Momentum 2 is hard.
Oh no.
But boom, he's done Who's on the Panel. You, Logan, Hattie Collins.
I don't rate them.
Who was it? Who else was on there? There's loads of people on there, isn't
it? Yeah.
Twin B was
Charlie Sloth.
So when he's done this track here. When I look back on it today, when I was getting ready for this year, I was thinking, do you know what? That's a bit bitter, bro. Like a rapper sending for journalists for not singling, like putting him on a panel. I think that's a bit mad.
That was so right, bro.
But I understand why though.
Was the panel for the year?
Was it Mobo?
Yeah, no, it's for the year.
Was it Mobo?
It was MTV.
So because he was in the top
shortlisted,
of that,
and he sent for double. He sent for Pro Green.
He sent for everyone that was on the list.
That was so Grime though, man. I remember when I heard it, I was like,
I rated it, even though he said
rated it. Yeah, I wanted to know.
I'm not offended by it.
That's hard.
That's what I wanted to know. Did you rate it?
Yeah,
but bro, you know what? When you look back on it, do you know how mad that is to send for the journalists?
He put in work.
Panel?
No, but he obviously felt away. Like he should have the work
passionate.
he did. Should have been in it. Yeah, I respect it, man.
It's better to put that frustration in the art form, man. Fucking hell, like it came out with a banger.
These men ain't playing fair though. Because you know what happened? You see what happened? What these men done?
Who?
Ghetts and others. What these men done? You get this time when you go, alright, cool. The real grime, which is true to me, ain't paying bills like it did once upon a time.
Or something,
so I'm seeing now, boy, man, them are going.
But we say that but you say that though. The last album Gets dropped was a grime album.
No. Now we're getting to that. We're getting to that. We're getting to that. We're getting to that. So you got that period, maybe 08-ish.
Oh, they do electro and all that.
Sunglasses at night time.
It's like, I'm going commercial. Yeah? And you see what happened is,
That's the American thing I was talking about.
Do you know who made it cool again? Do you know who made it cool again? You're not going to laugh. Tiny Temper with Pass Out.
No, 100%.
That
Yeah,
tune
he broke
made
barriers.
it.
He was like,
You might think it's pop, but
You don't have to be
the
too
sonics,
corny.
the
Nah.
things he did,
Yeah.
the flow on that tune,
was
it
madness.
made
He
it
Broke down
think.
barriers.
it was
Yeah,
commercial
let me do
Mandem
my
music.
thing now.
It was-
100%.
He definitely. That
We
was
loved it
definitely-
here and they loved it
That
there.
was a turning
Like,
point in
It
the whole
was.
country.
Yeah.
It was.
100%.
It was, bro.
And then everyone was chasing that moment from what I remember.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
before that, people were chasing popcorn music.
Electro
Corn.
and that,
And the
yeah,
problem
yeah.
is, right, is that there's artists who genuinely, wholeheartedly tried to drop tunes in this period to try and, cut through,
Yeah.
failed, yeah,
Yeah.
Terribly.
failed. However, lucky for them, a year or two later,
Yeah.
we'll be back letting you in anyway.
Yeah.
So lucky for you, you failed.
Yeah.
The ones who didn't fail got tagged with that shit for their whole career, bro. So even 10 years later, man draw you out
It's true.
because of
nah.
your pop shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like, why is man acting like them man over there weren't trying to do the same thing, but their thing didn't bust, and lucky for them, we circled back.
Nah, for real.
Because if would certain man have done certain type of music in 08 if they knew, right, just 2 years later,
No.
the thing's gonna spark up again and P Money and that man are coming through, giving it the
P Money
giving it the
reps.
real.
He done well
Like
still.
I don't have to
Yeah,
do the I don't have to do the.
Do you know what? Who we need to big up as well?
Let me.
Big H.
Oh, trust
Because
me.
without Big H's flows, certain of
my
your
Big
days.
H is-
certain of your favorite MCs
Bruv,
would
are
not
you
be
mad?
about.
Are you mad?
And that's a fact.
No, did
Big
no,
H
I
is
better know.
Big H, yeah.
He's the boy better know.
Yeah.
Godfather,
He's a
isn't he?
flow
Man,
father
no,
for
he's the
everyone.
Lord.
He's a flow father.
Yeah,
for
he is, man. 100%.
Nah.
He wasn't even
word.
at the fucking. He went in the documentary the other day, Meridian.
Oh, swear
and he,
down.
and he wasn't there, and I was just like, bro, this guy don't care about the industry. I saw him in traffic.
He really don't care
Bro,
about
I saw him
industry.
in
No.
traffic, 3 weeks ago.
He's a
I
madman.
was cutting through North, going towards Tottenham from North Circular.
Yeah.
And I'm in the car and I say to her, like, "Right, I think that's Big H." And she's like, "Is it?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's Paper Pub's brother, innit? Because Pub's my buyer." And I look at him, he looked at me, screwed me quickly. And I screwed him, and then I just drove off. And
He's
then,
a safe route now.
And then
he's
when I
safe,
see,
bro.
but then when I see Pabs, I was like, "Bro, there's like, bro, driver, woo, yeah. Oh, what? That's I saw him, tell him, I said, "What, I'm going, you get me?" But I think he's just doing his thing, bro. We don't care.
Capital flow.
Nah,
I
but
just
he
feel like-
influenced a lot of
Capital
people, bro.
flows.
Without
Capital
Big H,
flows.
there's no Skepta, bro. In my
Big
opinion.
H was able to, I don't think there's no one, not much over there.
Now there's a lot, but there's still
Without
like
him.
The
bro.
charisma he
But-
held on
Nah,
mic,
word,
was
word.
The
actually
cadence.
mad.
Yeah.
That shit was mad.
The flow pattern, cadence,
Innit?
the lingo,
100.
the whole thing.
Yeah.
It kind of spawned.
And everyone that knows
thing.
knows.
Because
innit?
Skepta-
It's
Bro,
not a
man heard
wide
Skepta,
known thing,
bro.
but-
Man heard Skepta rap on the Lord of the Decks mixtape.
Remember that, yeah.
Man heard his rap tune at the end.
Yeah.
That is not the Skepta that came out with the zing
on in,
zing
go on
zoom.
in.
Go on in,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
That
yeah.
is not the same Skepta that was like draw for the Shetty confetti.
Yeah.
and that.
Confetti,
That's a
yeah,
different Skepta to Lord of the
yeah,
Decks. We can all
Growth,
you
innit?
get it. That sounds a bit Big H infused.
I'm gonna say one thing as well.
Big
I
up
and Scorcher.
want to take away from everyone.
And
I want
Frisco.
everyone to watch this and like drill rappers. Yeah, please go back and study
Grime.
grime MCs.
You'll become a better MC.
I just
innit?
think you'll become a better lyricist.
100%.
Not even the rap thing, because you're rapping anyway. Cool.
Yeah.
Go back and study the Trims of the world, the Big H's.
Oh,
Yeah,
Trim, you know,
and just
you know.
detail.
He's
Not,
gonna
not,
hit
to,
that
not
man
to
bad,
say,
did it?
Man said true, man.
not to say copy no one's flow, but like just see how they pattern.
Never
certain-
heard
It was so diverse, bruv. Like
Yeah,
with
yeah,
Grime, it was
yeah.
so diverse,
100%.
man. Trim was like no one else.
There's a
Big
lot of
H was like
schooling.
no
Trim
one else.
replaced Dizzy
Flirta
Rascal.
D was like no one else.
Yeah, Flirt as
It
well.
was
Trim
crazy.
replaced Dizzy Rascal.
Flirter could even.
I don't
Flirt-
think
yeah,
he did.
yeah,
Did he?
yeah.
Of course he
Did
did.
he?
Wiley
felt
said,
like he
"What?
did. I
Bob,
felt like
you're
he did.
unique. Come."
He said, "Yo,
Duo.
you might not blow.
Duo.
You might not
Yeah.
blow.
Yeah, yeah,
Trim
yeah.
didn't
But
have
you're
star
sick.
power, unfortunately, but him in the ears, fucking
that's
hell,
true,
bruv.
bro.
Like,
He
it
was
was
so
mad.
sick.
You see, right now, as someone that is a journalist for like Trench and Complex UK and
Yeah.
these big kind of patterns and that, who are you talking about right now? Who's making an impact
Everyone,
right now?
bro. Everyone.
Nah, but on the rules though, who's impacting the thing, bro? Be honest.
The bait ones, isn't it? Rimzee, Young Steph, the drill rap digger. All
Yeah,
of
yeah,
them. Daps on the map.
K-Trap?
K-Trap.
That's on the map is like re-emerging again, man.
K-Trap's had a good year, man.
Yeah, isn't it?
Had a good
Couple
year
years.
still. Yeah. But everyone you can think of, we're rapping it. We're
Yeah, you
promoting.
don't definitely promote the
You know what I'm
streets.
saying? Yeah, because I don't think there's a lot of platforms that do it and do it properly.
Yeah, it's not enough.
And that's just the rules.
That's
You
true,
don't
bro.
have to say who, because we're not here to. When we're genuinely here to have a laugh and just you get me.
Chat.
Just reason.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
get me. sometimes people get their feelings, ego nudged a bit, but that's not what man's here for. So in the spirit of that, like, I'm not asking you who, because I ain't trying to start shit. But have you ever, bro, in your
I say that to say this.
Nah, you know I have to say that to say this, bro. In your tenure in this industry, without saying who, have you ever been aware of any blatant blackballing that I won't know about?
Jesus.
But you know fully they've blackballed him, like, but the public don't know. The public might just think he popped down.
I feel sorry for my man. Yeah.
Like, we might think he died out, but slyly from the inside, they were not fucking with him. Has that ever happened, fam? I don't even want to know. It's happened. Say nothing. Alright, cool.
Of course it happened.
Alright, cool. So people, it's not a conspiracy theory.
No, of course it happened. But
Okay,
there's people like myself and Hyper Frank and Finny who push
Go against it.
Yeah.
I kind of get that from you still.
From the jump, bro. You get me?
Like, even when they was trying to slow gigs down, I reckon you lot still wrote about him and that.
100%.
Yeah.
I appreciate knowing that. Obviously, I never thought that you would perpetuate any kind of blackballing thing.
Nah, I think he's too real, bro.
But it's almost like a myth.
It's real.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Same way it happens in America.
So it's good to know.
Because you know what I was watching? What did I watch yesterday? They were talking about the baby's Little Boosie on Drink Champs. He was like,
Oh, I ain't watched that yet.
No. Yeah. From Little Baby to go from 150,000 to 15,000.
Yeah.
Something going on. He's been blackballed. Clearly.
15,000
more. He's selling 150,000 first week.
Yeah.
To go to sell. Yeah, and it's not been that long.
Little Baby, yeah?
Little Baby. Not Little Baby.
No, the baby. Oh, because of the baby. Yes, okay, yeah, I know what he did. Yeah.
So that there's something there. I agree with him. Like,
you think, yes.
Obviously, the baby said certain things.
It's too much of a.
Yeah,
but you know what though? Am I the only person who feels like
even 50's promoting him as well?
You're right.
He hasn't got a banger recently.
It's too much of a dip.
Too much.
But it's too much of a dip to just be because fans have just
because of one statement.
It's too much, like, and
he's had his peak already.
But that's drastic though.
It is drastic.
It's still drastic.
That's wild, bro.
Like,
and
still drastic.
But I don't respect the little him calling out Megan and all that.
But I don't like the way. I don't like the way
weird fam, on a woman, you know. Allow that, man.
But even though I think Danny Lay is a bit of an idiot, I think the way he dealt with her is foul. Even though she's an idiot, I think she's an idiot.
Yeah, she is.
Because she done certain things, you could tell. She done certain things where she, you know, like when we would say back in the day, like, why are you getting haps for? Like,
yeah.
Like, she was bare haps. She was women, she got 2 haps, fam.
No, I heard
2 haps, fam.
It's true.
Doing certain tunes that you're getting haps.
It's true.
You get me?
It's true.
Like, and then in the end, now you look like an arsehole. Like, you kind of like an arsehole in the end because you was haps. But in the end, the way he dealt with it, I think that was kind of mad.
Yeah,
I thought you big blackballed over that more than anything you said.
Yeah, it's mad.
Get me, but
blackballing is real. It's real.
Yeah, man. I don't think
it's not as bad. Like,
I accept the fact though that with the baby, that people could genuinely, have just like, moved like. I've moved on, fam. I'll be real. Like, I'll be real. Like, I'm not really like that wave, that run he had.
I've never really been a fan still.
No, like it did.
What, the baby?
Yeah,
I don't listen to American music like that anyway. I'll be real, but
then they got got a few singles that
you
catch the videos, you catch the singles, take it in.
Yeah.
But it's like people could go off you. Like, people have been just as big as the baby or bigger, and
way bigger.
The crowd just fell off them.
No, but not as quick though, and that's what Little Boosie was saying. It was
very
with the pace.
30 watt was kind of quick, fam.
True. Yeah.
Liters.
But what? Ain't he like bare road? 30 watt.
That's a thought still.
Boy, ain't the baby.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
No, you got a point.
Maybe killed a man in the supermarket.
Yeah.
Oh,
as a celebrity.
Yeah, I hear you.
And he busted.
Shit.
Clean.
Oh shit.
Bro,
I forgot about that.
You got the clip where he's shooting the video in some hood somewhere.
Yeah.
And
he gets
Banger man. No, they tried though.
Yeah.
Banger man. He's like,
America's another world, bro. I'll be real.
Yeah.
Another world, bro.
The baby was like, someone's gonna die today still.
Yeah. It's not gonna be me.
Someone's gonna die. You can try and G-check me, but last thing you do.
That's when he's in his like basketball vest on set on the stairs.
It's wild.
I think that like, man. I think what you said earlier on though about teenage violence and like the whole youth crime, black on black crime, and it's Grime's fault, it's Drill's fault. So it ain't his fault. They used to say it was Grime's fault the way they now say it's Jules'
same
fault.
thing, bro.
And
same thing.
I'll be curious to know before, because like urban, cool, black kind of cultured music for us, it's only really the 90s, like late 90s, that it really got going for us.
Late 90s, yeah.
So there was still like council estate crud stuff in the 70s.
Even jungle and garage raves. Let's not talk about that. Where man's head's getting licked off in the rave.
I forget about that.
And that's happy skanking gal them.
Yeah.
And man's head's getting wigged, so you can't.
It's jungle's fault.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Jungle's fault.
Yeah, man. I don't know, bro. Man.
Do you think now, like, obviously I'm on a podcast, so this is mad. But do you think, like, what is your opinion now on the podcast phenomenon, and more specifically, former musicians? Like, because it's not, because you know what's mad?
I put a tweet about that and it went kind of viral.
I didn't even know that. You see, let me know about that, because at some point you could say a podcast with former artists, and you automatically know who you think of artists indirecting.
Do you know what it is? Yeah, with
everybody's got a pod now, though.
That's cool, but when it comes to certain topics, I see certain people talking about the youth and they need talking down on the youth when they used to be 10 times worse, and they've got the microphone now, so you're just chatty patty and you're not offering no like advice or next steps. You're just talking at your neck. Give the youth some advice. You know, big them up, because you can't be talking down on them. Like, don't use the microphone to now think you change that much that you. Do you know what I'm saying? Because it's not.
I think it's a money thing. Because you know what, I've been surprised. You know, today when you see Ghetts, right, and he's very mature, he speaks in a refined way, dresses up for the occasion, all these things, bro. Man, respect it. I'm not just
growth, innit,
here to shit on people. I respect all that, And you see when I watch Risky Rolls 2, where the tooth's out and it's back in a big way, and like, I'm watching that then thinking, my mind would never have believed he's one day gonna be today's Ghetts, So what I come to understand is, when I really deep it, I'm yet to be proven wrong by this theory. There ain't no UK rapper or MC who so far has come into this thing that is so gangster, that success and money cannot shift their focus away from that bullshit. And they go, you know what, bro, I'm getting to the money, fam. There's no rapper like Gigs, bro. Okay, cool. Gigs, man know the songs. Man know the supposed history. But bro, the minute he started getting to the bag, there's got to be a point where he realised, you know what,
but he's probably been the most. He's been the most, like as you're saying, the nearest. Like, he's been kept it real completely through.
And it's the opportunities, bro. Because
Crazy Titch would have been that person, though. I believe if he never went pen, he would have been the gutterist, and he would have top 10 for days, bro.
Might have even made it easier for someone like Gigs, then man. They was on crud from early. But it makes me think opportunities,
I think
are probably what causes less beef. We're talking about beef and violence and associated to genres and that, And I'm saying, whether it was, even JP just said jungle. Like, even if it was jungle in the 90s, there's always going to be a genre if you want to try to blame it on something. But really, I think it's opportunity.
Do you know what it is, though, bro? And you know, correct me if I'm going out of line, obviously, because I'm drunk 3 Magnums, I've just gone for a break, and I could be out of sync here, But personally, fam, in a jungle rave, if a man have a little mad thing over a girl, or step on my train, or like a slice, man, could when they could go off, whatever, rush, and you might never see him again. But I feel like drill, they intentionally try and kill people so they can go to the studio.
Oh, be careful! No.
They do,
edit
bro.
that.
They do, fam. I know, like, fam. I'm from an ends where like it happens.
No, bro, we know, but you can't say that because it's.
Bro. I feel like, honestly, if I'm out of sync, correct me.
You're out of sync still.
Why though?
Because you can't blame me. All right, boom. See the computer games and all that. Is that influencing them?
No, I agree with you. I think
you gotta look at everything. You gotta look at.
And that in films, they're influencing violence, bro. Judge Dredd and these films, and they're gangster. But paid him. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, in real life, I know for a fact that there's man.
No, it's sticky. You got a point to a point, but. But I don't want to even say. I don't even want to say it.
The problem is though, bro. The problem is for real though, is that we've all got to play this game, and I can say this because we're not naming any names. So therefore, this isn't incriminating. I ain't gonna name nobody. But we all have to play this game where we have to conveniently at times act like we don't know that what you're rapping about is exactly what you're doing. Like, we have to act like we don't know that. Certain man could come in here now for an interview and we know exactly what man does. And it's the last thing man's going to ask him.
Yeah, because it's mad. You can't, because we're from the background.
And he raps about it across his whole mixtape, and it's the last thing you're going to ask him.
Yeah, facts, blood.
Get it, like.
No, I will be real. Like, I've heard some jokes and I'm just like, a little bit much. A little bit.
Like, you definitely shot food.
Like,
This is not entertainment.
Shotting
You
food,
shot
bro,
food.
shotting food is
Or
the
you
least of
do
the worries.
whatever. Or
Shotting
you-
food's fine because you're just trying to pay your bills and feed your family. It's not
that's-
personal. Robbing a man's chain's not personal. Bruv, you know
but
what?
when people talk on the dead and all that, I don't like that.
Alright, listen, bro.
When I'm hearing the, you know what I'm saying?
Fam.
We ching that, and, do you know
Fam.
what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's when it's too far.
Put him in a
No,
whatever.
but
Yeah,
but
that's
bruv,
too
if
far,
a man
like.
go outside, see a man with a Cuban and go, I want that, and they pull out a whap and they rob man,
Right.
That's not personal, bro.
No.
That it could become personal to the victim, but that right there is like, I'm trying to feed my family, blood.
And to a point, I respect.
And you know what?
I don't want to say respect it, but I understand.
It's gangster still, right? Street
I understand
street
it.
life. Cool.
That's just what it is.
Wolves need to be fed, innit?
Right.
Cool, boom. But you see, when it's like raw, it's not even like about money no more.
You just being bad.
And
to
you're
be
like,
bad.
raw, you know what?
Yeah, I
Nanked
agree.
up my man in the neck, and now his mum. We don't feel sorry for his mum.
Nah, that
Allow
no,
it. I'll take the mic
that's
after that.
different.
I don't care no more.
That's
man.
different. No, I agree with that. I don't like that, bro. I don't like that.
I think
that shows you don't have no heart
No morals.
whatsoever. None.
Because real street
Go
dudes
on,
are
I'll
morals,
after you, Raj.
No, real gangsters, and I know a lot of them. Like they
like that,
they have heart. Like no bad man goes on like they're bad.
Youths now, they're
If
playing-
you're a real bad man, you
Yeah.
don't go on like that.
Youths are playing
If we're
on
talking
demon,
real-
demon time and that. Like
Do you know what I'm saying?
I'm a savage so
Nah,
bad that I'm
man.
like
Nah,
basically
nah.
I'm not even worshiping
I
God,
agree.
bro.
I
That's how they
agree.
move.
I agree, bro.
I'm like,
I
fucking
agree.
hell, bro. You know,
But that's their life the same way. I don't like the this and the dead and that. But if they're talking about, all right, they had
there's
to.
victims in
They had
life,
to. They went on a move and they had to accidentally ching someone. I mean, alright, cool.
but even, bro,
They're not mentioning names. That,
you see,
whatever,
like-
whatever.
You
But
see, like Styles P, yeah. Styles P is a lot of reason. He's a voice of reason for a lot of street dudes' life.
Yeah.
Styles P is like the kind of guy that will tell you that like, before you do this, think about this, and and you actually rate him for it. Like instead of thinking, oh, fucking hypocrite.
Everybody names him when they
'Cause
say
he's
it.
Yeah,
He's
innit,
that
bro?
guy,
I
the
used to love
ghost.
that
You
when
get
man
it?
used to be like, stop quoting D Block.
Yeah. Styles is that guy, bro. You get
Nah,
me?
for
And
real.
it's like, to be honest with you, bro, there's not really many youths now that that are guiding the youths in the right way, fam. There's not many, bro.
you got Dave in you.
Yeah, but Dave's not. It's not street enough. That's the truth, and it sounds bad.
I agree.
He's not street enough to make a street guy go, yeah, I'm listening to Dave and I respect what he's
Yeah.
saying.
There's
know what
one
I'm saying?
thing. There's one thing I've always
That's
thought.
what-
Yeah, you see.
Stop.
We're not promoting the badness.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm
I'm
promoting.
not promoting the bad. Like, but
Well, I'm
But
promoting
yeah,
it, bro.
you know what you said like about this point about the music influencing something. Yeah, I always think that music is a bit exempt from that because like in my head, yeah, I just think
Entertainment.
as far as like media goes, in it like as something that someone consumes, I think if you overconsume anything,
yeah,
You
of
become
course.
obsessive
it's gonna
with it,
dead
like-
you. Yeah, so it's like
yeah.
part of
True
me. I
stuff.
think like
That's
media
true.
obviously influences people, and like music does, TV does. If you're only watching or playing fucking Resident Evil or COD every day, yeah, you're gonna be
Shoot
some
'em up
weird.
games.
You're gonna be weird, bruv. If that's the only thing you're doing, I think. If like this is why I think variety is so important, innit? Because
Nah, I
obviously
agree to that.
drill is a
As well,
genre, bless, like it's cool.
Sometimes you gotta go.
If you're
listen to
overdoing
fucking
drill,
Dave
yeah,
I've
and
got a random shit. Something that's randomly popped in my
Say
head.
it, bro, man.
yeah,
Dutch Avelli. I know I don't want to touch on that, but
I'm
don't mind.
see
Hey,
Dutch Avelli, yeah.
yeah.
He was on his way to being the biggest rapper in the UK.
And I said that.
Without a
And I
doubt.
said that.
It's a shame.
He's gonna be the
Yeah.
one.
It's a shame.
I said that.
I went like this.
It's a shame. Like I can't like.
I said that.
You mentioned him like
really
6 years ago.
support
Remember
you,
when we did a
yeah.
pod, like, and he was like, yeah.
I don't know why I just thought about just yeah.
No,
like,
but
I said he was gonna be big way before. Do you remember?
Well, that's
Yeah.
a blatant blackball.
innit?
No, it's not, bro.
No,
That's
it's
self-
no,
I mean,
no,
the
no.
evidence.
No, the reason. No, what I'm saying is
not really a blame.
I'm not saying that. No, guys. I'm not
not
calling.
gigs.
Guys, I'm not
Talking
calling for
Beckham,
debate.
you know
I'm
what I
not
mean?
calling for
Black
debate. The reason
Oh,
why.
Yeah.
We all know the reason why.
Oh, he had to get blackballed.
What
Like,
I'm
he
saying,
had to.
I'm simply saying, in a world
It's not
where
a sneaky one.
Allegations,
It's not a
yeah,
sneaky
yeah.
He
one.
wasn't even
He
blackball,
had
like
to.
no one to support him, bro.
I'm saying, you see in a
like
world,
fans.
but you
No,
see
but
in
people
a
ask
you
us
see in
for
a
them.
world where some rappers
shit.
lean on the myth of being blackballed.
Right.
Some
Yeah,
rappers
no, I
who
agree.
just
Yeah.
ain't popular
Yeah.
will blame it on that.
Yeah,
I hate
We
that.
can see an example. We're gonna. That's what it looks
Yeah,
like.
yeah,
You're
yeah.
like, bruv,
Do you know what I'm trying to say?
You're not even
Yeah,
known
yeah,
enough.
yeah.
If you ain't been blacklisted like him,
Yeah.
I don't want you calling blackball if your thing's not getting.
Like, I have to
him.
make an executive decision. Like,
That
are we
is a
going to
black-
support Dutch Avelli?
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
put our name to that. We just can't.
Yeah.
What about?
Because it's been too much for my eyes to say. Like, I'm not saying he did it, well, not whatever, but
Yeah.
it's too it's too evident. It's too much.
That's something.
So
it's too much.
I don't think his explanation. He had the opportunity to do the tune, and I feel like everybody who was in the industry,
first hour this come out,
everyone's ears were like, "No, we're ready to hear it." Like he had the new song "Rumors." It's like, bro,
the first hour that come out, he should have said something. He waited days. You already, So you spoiled
the optics of it.
You spoiled it for yourself because he should have spent as soon as it come out hour. Get your people down. Let's try and make a little thing and talk.
Crisis. That's trim. Crisis.
But what about now though, bro? Because recently, ain't there been later breakthroughs where it was like, messages were tampered, messages were altered. That's not what I said.
But the public perception, we already heard one thing. No one cares about
it is what it is.
But it is what it is.
That's kind of
that's people's attention.
No, it is what it is though.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of bad mind too.
Yeah, but bro,
because real talk.
I saw some BBC documentary on that. I was like, what? I didn't know.
I will say something now. You know,
they're all blurred.
I'm gonna say something now.
It's public execution.
Rude boy.
That's public execution.
If I'm a DJ and I take a girl, I'm a DJ and a girl is rolling with me, right? And we go to the studio, and maybe I've said, okay, we're gonna do a special or we're gonna record you or whatever. And you come studio at 17 and say you come and say something happens that you're not comfortable with there, but not sex. Cause I saw this on the show. Something happened, you didn't have sex, but something happened in the studio, you weren't too comfortable with it.
So whose side are you on? Who do you agree with?
Kind of both. But my point is that if you got a girl,
there's no blurry lines.
So if you got a girl, I'll say this though, if you got a girl saying the first time I met him, I went studio and so on and so forth, and then he was a bit improper with me, I wasn't comfortable, so I said I had to leave. That's fine. But why the fuck did you go back?
No.
How did he fuck you then?
I don't know if that happened. Did that happen a lot though?
I need to give context to this, because bruv, Tim Westwood was the biggest thing since sliced bread, bruv. Like he had all the connections to America, and you thought he was the guy.
Tim Westwood parties went off.
This guy is like God for our culture.
What he did for the culture.
So like it's just going like, oh, you know what, you did a thing. Let me bly it because I'm young and like whatever. But I just, I'm not even like trying to victim. What I'm saying is that him as a person now it's easy to knock him and be like, what the fuck, like that creepy guy. But at the time, Big Dog. The CDs were always sold out in HMV. Your older cousins talking about him, your older everyone, and then you're a kid, bruv. Like you're a kid, you don't know any better. Like you going in.
Like we're not disputing what he did for the culture, you know. We all recorded his thing on radio and the freestyle. He did a lot for the culture. But what come out is what come out, bro.
100%.
And you have to believe the woman in that. I have to. From what I saw. And what I heard, you have to.
If I'm being really brutally honest,
you get me.
Nah, but if I'm being,
because if that was my sister, some heads getting heads are coming off.
Heads
are coming off.
You know, for every, but you know,
can I say, bro?
But what if your sister would say? So let's just say you got a sister who would never be even found in a situation like that. You got a sister who at 17 is not going nowhere with 30-year-old Westwood. She ain't going nowhere. She knows better. Let's just say, your sister who does know better and would not find herself in nothing like that, she might have brethren who go big man raves and that with their 17-year-old self, fasten up themselves in big man yardie raves they ain't got no business in, but because it's too fast. Because we know, there's a significant portion of gal who get to a certain age and man are here for
Shouldn't be in
so
there.
all of a sudden they start fastening up themselves, finding yourself in big people dance, you ain't got no business being in it. If you declare that you're a 17-year-old, that's cool, but there's definitely some men, and Westwood might not be one of them, but there's definitely some men who have patterned up a thing in a place where only women old enough to be patterned are meant to be here. Yeah. And man's patterned the thing, and then man's caught a madness after. Like.
But you can look at a 17-year-old and know that's a 17-year-old, bro. You can look at a 17, that's 17. She's not of age. Do you know what I'm saying? You know, as a man. But as a big man, you know, you can't really skirt that.
That situation that happened on YouTube where the youth in America was in the shopping mall. And he's rolling around with his man bag. And he tried to draw some girls. But he's like, yo, how old are you? And they're like, oh, we're like 16 or 15. And he goes, oh, cool. And then the police come and find him, the security police. Do you see it? I see that. And they say to him, like, yo, bro, you're, what are you doing? Oh, no, I'm just chilling.
I'm talking with a minor. And
and he's like, nah, when I approached them, I thought they were good looking. But because they looked a bit young, I asked.
And how old was you?
No, he was like young, 18 or something. So it was reasonable. And then they said they were a certain age. And he was like, I'll take care. But then the officer was trying to imply that's weird that you asked how old they were.
Why though?
Yeah, exactly, because the officer lives a different lifestyle to the man them. So his thing was kind of like, you knew they was young, that's why you asked. But not really, bro. You're supposed to ask.
Oh, he's not deep yet. Man weren't shook, man.
Yeah.
Right.
That's just some weird bread, bro.
No, that's not weird.
Like the police officer asking.
No, but that's because people think like that though. That's the thing. You have to understand that everyone's different. That's the perspective, right? So obviously, the youth got killed, bro, by the feds.
Swear.
Yeah, because bro, in the end, he was concealing a pistol in a bag, but he was acting like he was just floating around and nothing was in the bag, and the police tricked him into like answering the questions wrong to get searched.
Bun the feds,
and then he just lit up
on record.
He let off. Yeah, straight. He lit off at the Babylon, and then they ran him down, and he smoked himself, I think, because he was like he had like a whole. You seen it, innit? It's mad. It's crazy. I'll send it to you, but it's mad. But anyway, long story short, right? I think personally, fam, like the Dutch thing and the Westwood thing is techie because obviously there's like correspondence in the Dutch case where it looks a bit iffy, and then in the Westwood thing there's been a lot of people say minor things even outside in the roads and that, like you get me, he likes young gal and we're
too much, bro.
But then young and underage is two different combos as well. But
as a 30-plus-year-old man linking a 17-year-old, of course,
100%. 100%. I think that's fucked up morally.
It's morally, bro.
Do you know what's
morally? Wait, let me get my shot off because morally you're supposed to actually say, fam, that's too young for me.
Yeah, of course.
That's long.
To chill and watch films and talk.
Why do you want to chill with an infant?
What are you going to talk about?
You just want to beat, let's be honest. You're just trying to beat a young
and that already,
because it's easier.
Right.
Yeah, I get it. So I understand it. Bro. So for me personally, based off of what we see, both of them.
A-levels, yeah, okay.
Sure. Nah, what I'm trying to say though is that like, bruv, I personally know a female that has a significant following. Nothing crazy, just significant. Done an interview on a radio station, and I know her very well, and I've seen the emails and the DMs, yeah. And when she's done this thing now, the Westwood thing's like popped up or something, and she's just been like, yeah, no, I don't know him kind of thing, but yeah, man, whatever. And then someone DM'd her saying, hey, we saw your recent interview. We wanted to know if you had an interaction with Westwood because we're doing a documentary. And then she didn't reply, and then they emailed her because her email was in her bio. So people were out there trying to get the info. So then it makes you question whether these blurred faces were actual people.
The detail was too detailed, bro. It was too detailed
but
not to be like.
If you know Westwood's thing, Westwood has been in the radio game for too long. Yeah, let's say too long, yeah? He's actually like been on top tier stations for a long time. Yep. He's involved in Kiss 100 even being legit and things like that. People don't know that.
Yeah, of course.
And then you look at his production value, yeah? He's got a whole team that work for him under his label and they produce their show, which means the radio miss out on a slot where they can make more money because it's controlled by an outsourced team, right? So the industry, I think, like, it was time to get rid of him as well. A little bit. I think it's 50-50. I think he's a creep.
Yeah.
But I think it was time
either way you look at it, it is.
Either way, I get it. Though, it's a bit weird, isn't it? Big man.
Industry, you're forgetting he's a like
disrespect.
No disrespect, but he is a white man.
Yeah.
He can always do good in the industry. Yeah.
Somewhere.
That needed to happen for a reason. Do you get it? So
that's a good point.
It looked like
that's true. I didn't think of it like that.
It did seem like they
it's a bit creepy, isn't it?
They kind of swapped him out.
But they definitely got rid of him quicker though. Then get rid of him.
It seemed like they just swapped in Sloth as the new.
But that happened before though.
Like the new him in a way. Like we're gonna give you the mantle now for the next generation or whatever.
But all right, let's weigh up would you have looked at Charlie Sloth as a legend compared to Tim Westwood?
Nah.
Who's a legend out of those two?
Westwood. But you know what I realised though, bro? Is Westwood more of a legend to me than
but the youths might like Sloth though, because fire in the booth.
The man behind Fire in the Booth to a team.
Nines and Fire in the Booth.
He's got to be more legendary than Westwood is to me, bro. He's got to be. But the one thing I'll say, Westwood. No, I'm saying Sloth to a kid.
Yeah,
Sloth doesn't have that.
Nah, do you know why? Nah.
Bro, man,
I don't think so. Because you got to remember, Westwood's had the crib session wave as well.
Oh yeah.
Nah, it's not true, bro. Westwood's actually, I forgot about that. Yeah, because you know what? You pick the biggest fire in the booths: Nines, K Coke, and maybe who else?
I don't think Westwood.
Nah, I don't know.
Rich.
I don't think.
Oh, don't do that.
No,
don't do that.
Let me say. I don't think to the youths, to the crib session generation of youths.
You know about the CRH
I don't think. Let me land it though, my guy. Let me land it. I don't think crib sessions done as much for Westwood to the youths. Yeah, to the artists, Westwood's a big deal to the artists because everyone wants to get on it.
Like Flex,
But to the not civilians, but non-rappers of this era, non-artists, I don't think the crib session makes Westwood the person.
So I could go and make a crib session.
Fire in the booth, fire in the booth does more for sloth, bro. Like Fire in the Booth made sloth a bigger deal than crib sessions make Westwood the person a bigger deal to these youths.
People would visit.
Sloth is a bigger deal. He's more in it. He's more in. Like, do you get me? Like look at Fumes' thing, for example. Fumes' thing is gonna do way more for him, the person, now that he's in there doing the reactions now to all the lines. When it was before, it weren't even about him. He just start it, fire it up, and they do their thing. Now he's the co-star in all the episodes.
True.
Westwood ain't the co-star of Crib Sessions, fam. He introduces you and leaves you to it for an hour.
Yeah, for real.
Do you know what I'm saying, bro? My man's will soundbiting all your lyrics and doing the most. Like, so he's trying to make it him. That's what I was just trying to say, bro. That's what I was trying to say.
It's been a mad year, bro.
Fuck them, man, no, man.
Noel Clark and all that. It's just.
But I've never seen
bare people.
I've never seen Westwood move to girls though. And over the years, as a security,
have.
I've seen girls move to him. I've never seen him. I've never seen him pattern. Never.
He's probably got checkers though.
I've seen him in person. I've seen Westwood. I've seen Westwood in venues where Westwood's like, bro. I've seen girls act like Westwood's a loaf of bread, and they're like pigeons at Trafalgar Square, and Westwood's bread. And
I've seen that as well.
I've seen both.
Yeah,
seen that. And the things that are moving like that are young blood. The things that are moving like that, they know he could be their dad. They know that.
Yeah, but that's what you have to be.
He should.
No, Westwood. Westwood.
They know
Westwood is 60 something. He's a big man. Even 50 something. You can look at a thing.
Bro, my pops would never.
You are not 18 or 21. As a man. Big man, you know better. You know better.
He shouldn't have it.
Not the moral
standard. Man should say he shouldn't have it.
It's like an unwritten rule.
He shouldn't have it.
Have what though?
He shouldn't like when things are trying to be. He shouldn't be having it.
Not
having it. No, okay. So he might be guilty of indulging, possibly. I don't know. Allegedly, whatever.
That's what it seems like.
But gal that know they are half his age, less than half his age, they know, and they move to him. It happens, and they know. So I don't know whether they think it's a sugar daddy thing.
Their parents should have done better teaching them to move better.
They might think it's a peas thing. You know what I'm saying? If I link Tim Westwood, I'm lit because he's got peas and that, and I might get in the industry and that. But I think the same way that I think influence is one of them funny things, bro. Because people with influence can abuse it.
Yeah.
But then it's like, but there's girls who've tried to link him planning to abuse his influence though. Like there's gal who have moved to him. Like you deep it, bro. If there's gal who have moved to him, bro, and thought raw. Westwood, if I get in there with him, who knows?
I don't know if girls think like that. I don't think they think like that,
bro, man.
It's not 50-year-old things moving to Westwood, you know.
No, I know, but
when Westwood's in the dance,
what is Westwood gonna do for a little 17-year-old, bro?
They
what, like on a music level? What? Well, I don't know, bro. I don't know, but
he should be moving to girls. He should be moving to women old enough to be everyone's mum. I think now,
100%.
Right now,
100%.
His girlfriend should be your mum's brethren. His girl should go bingo with your mum or something. Come on,
bro. Come on, man.
But
there's no going round circles. It's cancelled, innit? Like it is what it is. We respect what he's done for the culture.
How old is Trent?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How old is Trent?
I'm waved. So 5 years. 5 years. 5 years. 5 years. 5 years. Yeah.
5 years
well
deep in the thing,
5 years of greatness.
Respect,
nah, bro. Honestly, fam, we gotta celebrate the wins here.
100%. Yeah, because
man's got
fuck the pagans.
I was saying to JP and S before the camera start rolling, and because obviously D rolled in, but I was saying something like Trench is important because it's all of this. Everything that we're talking about now is just now in a publication. And it's in a format, and it obviously lives bigger in it with social media, and then to me it breathed a new life into something that's so important culturally for what we grew up in and what we experienced. And Trench, capital letters, like all of it was just like it didn't even go down a path where you copied a way of doing something. Like it was all original, and even with the anniversary issues. Having like Unknown T. What were the other ones? There was like
Pot of Paper.
Unknown T, and
they were sick, fam.
And what it did do, which I fucking rated,
printed
was
them as well, innit?
Yeah. And it was that thing what I was talking about earlier, like you saying drill is grime, and an extension like
extension.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Like
get cool for it,
bro. It's an extension, innit? Like it's if people didn't pigeonhole that idea of grime, like this could have organically became that.
Yeah.
And that publication, to me, when I had it, I was like, this is sick, bruv, because it's that same Rewind mag, that same like Ice Rink energy when you go there.
Ice Rink energy.
Yeah, but then you'd have it in this like new format, and you see it on social as well, and it's so sick to see people sharing that. So I just needed to say, because
Respect,
obviously
bro.
I said that earlier, and it is sick, bruv. 5 years in as well.
Still growing, still growing, still.
Of
you know
course.
what I mean?
Nah, but I feel on the
Appreciate
low
it,
on it
bro.
as well.
Appreciate it.
I'm loading. Big up.
Yeah, man. Respect.
Because you know me, I'm so ghetto, bro, that like, you know me, I'll have a new tune ready from the studio, and I'll be like playing the rhythm, going to get my wings, chips, and strawberry Mirinda.
Oh, yeah.
Get me?
Zing.
Come on.
And I'll be hitting him up like,
Come
oh
on.
fam, this one, like this is complex.
Yeah, come on.
I was
come
saying this is
The
complex.
one.
Nah, but my mum said that this is a complex thing, and they'll tell me, you know what? I think this is trench, and I'll be like, yeah, but complex is good though. You know what I mean? Because it's new. But like when you rewind and on time and you look back on 5 years, you go, do you know what? I preferred it.
History,
That.
yeah.
Because that's more like cultural.
Yeah.
It's more significant to like.
It was just
it's the
ear
new
to the
rewind.
ground shit, man.
It's the new rewind, bro.
Yeah, ear to the ground.
It's
like,
the it's like not better. That's mad.
Nah, it's something different.
Pressure.
Yeah, it's something
but it's the
different.
new.
Yeah.
It's the new. You get it?
It could be the new and improved, bro. Because in the day, what?
'Cause time
ain't that
change-
what we
yeah,
do?
yeah.
Time
We
has
ain't-
moved,
we-
man.
we always try to improve on.
You know what I'm trying to say when I
Yeah,
say
no,
that?
100,
though,
100,
you get me,
100,
like,
100, bro. I
fam,
appreciate it,
that's
man.
me. That's like me talking from like real time, bro. Like I'll be going chicken shop, like yeah, this new one.
Yeah,
though,
yeah,
this
yeah.
is JP. Like,
Send it,
that's
send
a
it.
complex thing. So yeah, you know, like GRA uploaded it at 7. What do you reckon? We put it on yours at 6.
Innit?
Before them man on the unlisted tig, you get me, and then my man would be like, yeah, you know what, Trench, that suits Trench and that. Because there was one that, you remember my turn with the snow. I don't, you might not remember. It was like 2016. That video was crazy though. But that one, it was like a grime / drill rhythm. As drill was coming out, and it was kind of like double time. And he was like, nah, it's Trench, and I was like, fuck it, let's do it then. You get me? And I'm glad we did. Do you know what I mean?
Respect, bro.
Real talk, fam. True
Respect, bro.
stories. You
Yeah,
get me?
man. Yeah, man.
Facts, blood.
Do you know your position like Complex UK? Yeah. Does it involve any like direct correspondence with the Complex in the States at all?
Yeah. Like, yeah. So I had a meeting with the main guy over there. 'Cause we're doing like another top 10 best rappers film, and obviously that gets signed off by the US and all that. So yeah, we regular daily.
I remember you done a round table. I weren't sure if it was top 10 rappers, but there's a round table last couple of years that I saw that you were on. Yeah.
With Fumes and that. Fumes and Mimi and that was last year. Yeah.
Oh, me, yeah.
Oh, yeah,
And he said Ed Sheeran was
you
top
know
10
what?
rapper.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Can I tell you the truth?
Go on.
You didn't say a lot, but I felt you, you know.
Yeah. Well, Dave needs to be number one and
I
all
felt
that.
you. I felt you.
Yeah.
You see your facial. I felt you. I felt you.
was moving Aggie in there,
I felt like there was a lot of people who wanted to be heard,
Yeah.
But your shit was
and they
small.
were heard.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
what man was saying, like, bro,
I just say things and just that's
Bro.
their lingo, like that's alright.
there were certain remarks being made. His face could not lie. Like if you ain't seen this, anyone who ain't seen this, you need to watch this. His face could not lie, bro.
Yeah, bro.
So on this one in Conflict, depending on who's there, make sure JP, man.
Yeah.
Don't know who they're gonna have there, but don't let these
I know. No, I've had to swap a few people out still.
get me.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
Take it out.
You were the general. You're the general, so you.
Hey, how do I get on
But
the
I
panel?
just let people talk. I know.
Wait, how do
I
I
know.
get-
practices?
How do I get on a panel, bro? I wanna know, man.
Hold on.
I feel like I'm a hip hop historian.
Do you know what this is?
El Capitan. Yeah,
That's why,
what
man.
do you mean?
That's this is man could. All right. No, because man's literally there, just like.
Hey, you got speechless.
All right.
Listening to him chat. You wanna be an next year, yeah?
Yeah, you know.
Literally, like I'm like, oh, I need to watch it again.
Yeah.
I need to watch it again now with now knowing that.
Trust me.
I didn't even know that.
I put that line up together.
You just flipped the whole thing.
Okay.
Fam, I was
Real
looking at
veteran
you,
style.
like, I felt sorry for you. I was like,
bro.
bro. I thought whoever invited him there, I'm like, oh man.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
Yeah.
My
50% the same thing. Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, but you know what it is?
shit.
You see the camera though. Camera don't
I had
lie.
to edit something,
Vibes.
bro. Come like,
Camera don't lie, fam.
I'm not having this. You try to chief me up on my team.
Hey, come on.
Yeah,
I'm not lying.
but big up Fumes, innit? Big up Fumes.
Yeah.
Big up Fumes.
It's all in the day. It's only opinions.
Yeah.
You know, you man have seen success. You guys are good.
Yeah.
These
Huh?
man are good. These man here.
I don't know.
These man ain't picked up a yellow label Tesco item in years. These man are good. These man ain't got nothing to argue.
Bro, but
Yeah.
still in the cut. Don't get it twisted. No joke. Nah, it's all good, man. It's all good.
I would appreciate you, bro, for coming, making time. Because you know one thing JP said to me is that, blood, what are we going to talk about, bro? Because I don't really talk. Yeah. And I was like, it's a podcast, bro, that we'd like it if you talk.
Oh, bro, it's been good to talk.
But we'll chop it up like thoroughly and that, you get me? And it'll be normal things. Like, we'll probably win the award for the most normal guys in the podcast industry.
For real world.
We just get waved on camera, talk.
Young Spray invited me to his thing as well still. Like, he's like, come talk about stuff. I don't know.
But you think he might get you in trouble?
No, it's not even. I might still big up.
Yeah, man.
Spray. It's boy.
Like I think we did like top 10 podcasts, and I made sure I put him in there.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because he was, you know what I mean. He's trying to do a thing like everyone. Let's not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I respect it. I like his podcast.
We all know what happened and all that, but let's give him his props. Like
his podcast is good.
His mixtape I still listen to. So
when he's talking's good.
Do you get me?
Yeah.
Dog and them man and Pound, that's a good podcast. Grown man thing.
The Rashid one that was eventful with Mike Joseph.
It's interesting, but
I went back and forth. I was like,
good.
Whoa.
I love Rashid, man. I've seen Rashid twice since that whole situation. Both times I've playfully made jokes about Fivers.
Me too as well.
Yeah, that's banter, man. But like, big up Rashid, man.
Big up Rashid, man.
Other podcasts that are honourable, I think, right now as well, would be...
it's going to be Usual Suspects, isn't it?
Not really, because I feel like RTM is good. I feel like Winners Talking gets it a bit higher than me in my ranks. I think Winners Talking, they're a bit more grown in terms of like, they talk, like even their early ones, they talk like Winners Talking, Pound and Doug, I feel like they talk about big man stuff. Do you get me?
Definitely.
So I big them up, man.
I think that they're kind of. I know that they do have some females on their show, some guests and that, but I kind of feel like Doug and Pound are like
alpha male thing.
Yeah. They're trying to like create a safe space for men to just be men. Like, I feel like they're like them. I feel like they're trying to be loose women. But the man them loose women. Like,
the man them loose women.
Young Joe brothers like that could look at them and go,
like for the man them side, just get some Sunday, like catch some.
Nah, but I like Young Spray and what's her name?
Cream.
I like their
the voice of reason.
Their dynamic.
No, see, they are. You know, Spray. If nothing could happen, and no music relationships were altered for any reason, bro, I reckon Spray would probably have the biggest podcast in the country.
Yeah.
If I look at,
I think there's a professionalism. This has got up a notch.
Bit of polishing.
A little bit of polishing. That's
straightening.
But not too much, because we like the rawness.
We like the
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, Real Talk True Stories is mad, bro. Like
100%.
Nah, fam, people don't know, blood.
100%.
Yeah, they don't know.
Come on.
You know what?
Nah, they're starting to.
The first time, they don't. You know why? Because you see, there's so much online now, they think we're new. Right. But the first podcast that I ever done, was a test run in 2015.
Come on, talk about it.
And all that.
Talk about it.
Savage Dan hadn't even gone on HC podcast yet. He was still in the back just pressing record for them. We was in the same building. The first episode we done was SAS in 2016. Recorded it quite a while before we put it out as well, because we wasn't sure where we was going yet. The Stamina Boy for the episode 2.
Levels.
Big Twins from Mob Deep episode 4 or something. Man had fucking Ill Mill SMS episode 5, Paper Pabs episode 6, Jaja Souls episode 7 or some shit. Bruv, we was on a run, and then we kind of like, because at that point you couldn't get the package of a camera audio package and guest all in one. It was like your cameraman didn't turn up.
But you lot are going viral and all that. It's just building on that.
Yeah,
it's on your way,
but I think people think we're new, because D Gully is obviously like come on board when we come back.
People think, my Instagram think I've started having something to say for the last maybe year and a half, 2 years. Right. Like people don't like you think it's bad, then people think your podcast new.
You done Splash Radio, innit?
Bro. People don't give a shit.
Big
People
chest.
don't give a shit about it.
In the midst of big chest is big moments.
No, they might give a shit about it, but I don't know that they give a shit about it.
Yeah.
So I did all this stuff that, like, once upon a time, once upon a time when I was living it knowing it means something.
Yeah.
Like, this means something right now. Like, we're making moments right now. Like.
Facts.
But today, so much has happened. The scene has... We've moved on so far, that it's like, if you don't put down some real estate today, like...
You're too far.
But people look at the journalism thing like that. Oh, you need to do camera. I'm alright, because when you Google things and you want information that go back 10 years,
it's more like writing, isn't it?
Yeah, bro. We've always gonna have a space. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But one day though, you could be the Black Vlad though. You could be a cold Vlad, like no camera, just that
behind the camera.
You got the voice.
And I definitely don't work with the feds.
Oh, come on.
I was waiting for that.
Come on, leave it, yeah. Respected in the scene, yeah.
Energy increased.
Vlad's respected for what he's done. Respected in the scene. He's got a calm voice. You feel comfortable chatting. Man, feel comfortable chatting to you.
Yeah,
Pause.
yeah.
You got a calm voice.
Wait.
It's soothing, fam.
Man's all flexing, innit?
Soothing, fam.
Yeah.
Plus,
Soothing? Why?
Soothing voice, fam. Some people are not pleasant to talk to, bro.
Nah,
Pleasant guys to talk to, bro. You got good relationships in that.
Why?
You know, a lot of the top dons, you could, bro.
What?
You know, I'm saying.
I might have to come be the third real talk.
Do you not see that if it was something he fancied doing, how he could tomorrow be England's Vlad tomorrow? If that was what he wanted to do.
Two different people, man.
I hear what you're saying. No.
But the position, my guy, not the human.
Yeah, but I just think like.
All right, you see what Bobby Kasanga does right now?
Yeah.
On Big Ego Media.
He's more Vlad.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
He's more Vlad.
But he's got
he
way more
would
history,
get
bro.
way. Yeah, but he would get way
I think
more.
everything does it
His
for a
thing
reason.
would be top tier compared to my man, though. And I'm not shitting on my man. I respect my man's thing. You know this. I big up his thing, bro. But you know when your thing's still loading, you have this thing when you're loading where it's like raw. You have your moments when you get big guests, but because you're not certified there yet, you might still have guests who ain't always that big.
Nah, but I
you
think
get them sometimes.
I think Vlad and Bobby are comparable in terms of like, because I remember when Bobby was building and he was going on rants and he was talking about like his experience with Tiny Boost and that.
Right.
And there was like, bro, chill, bro. You get me?
Right.
He's not gonna do that. And him, he's more of a journalist to the art of journalism. So it's more like written, blogging, publications, reviews, honest opinions about how the music feels. You're not gonna get that from Bobby, bro. He ain't got time for that.
You know
what I'm saying? It's different. Bro, it's different. I'll be honest.
You see, in 5 to 10 years from now, if you end up doing that, just remember. You know what I'm saying?
I might jump.
Remember,
like,
you
know the US complex. You know they have like Speedy Norman.
Yeah.
And they do that
I
bracket.
pitched a couple shows
What's
still.
the
so I'm
brother's
just
name?
gonna.
B dot as well.
B dot.
Right. So you see when they do like the bracket show where they break down the albums. I can see you doing that more than Vlad. I think that's you more.
Might do it one day
because I feel like he knows music.
I should have said think more maybe. But the thing is though is that like, you know them interviewers where it's like you can just ask a question and let the man just tell his story.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
not more from a because
they respect the thing.
Because it's not many people who are not actually musicians themselves. That are impartial and that have got good music business relationships with hella people who are leaders.
Of that
they're leaders, like. So
like you could ring a man and say, "Blood, like we're doing this thing. You're the first guest," and they go, "Yeah." And then if we rang them and we're like 90th guest, they still say when the time's right.
If you decided tomorrow,
that's what they do.
Facts. There are things you could be if you wanted to be.
King Coke will come to you straight away. You got Coke. We're doing an episode, and to me, told me when the album's done, we're coming.
Who'd be on JP's tune if JP decided tomorrow he's on a Cali thing? JP said, fuck it, I'm on a Cali thing, I can do it.
A couple tunes still.
I can pull a couple strings.
There'd be a new Power release, bro.
You know what I mean?
Come
on, man.
Come on, man. His thing will be bananas, fam.
Big up man for coming though, car. I just feel like I'm so drunk I can't carry on.
You're way. What time is it?
I've had 3 of them and I had one before I came as well.
What? No, that ain't the time.
This is 2:56.
Yo, what?
Easy.
I'm trying to catch Nando's, so I'm one away.
Hey, bro, love for coming and for your time. And if we can get you on for a part 2, maybe.
Yeah, man, definitely.
Because I feel like we could go on for 5 hours.
Nah, man, it was all good, brother.
Pleasure.
Love every time, man. Respect.
Big up that man, them and that.
Big up Maggie.
Yeah, big up that Maggie, them. I don't know what happened to
Is it sponsored? Yeah, sponsored.
Oh,
we wish.
Come on.
It will be.
It will be. Yeah.
No, listen.
That's the only 2 one left.
Out of this that has been consumed
man.
on this production over this year alone, it should be.
I'll buy them for peas as well from that shop down the road, fam. You know what it is, bro? You see, man, I've drunk a Maggie when I was in the studio before this, and then I've come and I've drunk 3 again, and normally it's 2 and I'm
gone,
done.
Bro.
You get me? So
missing.
It's low.
Trust
but
me.
normally, if I'm on a night out, I'll do 2 Maggies and move to Henny.
Yeah.
But because it's not a night out, it's Sunday, fam. I'm mash up on 3 of them. You get me? So
I gotta go home and do work, bro. I gotta go pattern up.
Man, respect Complex UK. Man, respect Trench. Man, respect everything you brought to the game. You and not only that as well, just being real, bro.
Yeah.
Because you know what? man try and like explain to people that like the industry's a bit weird, the industry's a bit Hollywood.
It is, but
the industry has moments. But you see, like when man can reason with man because man's real, and that's rare, fam. Man, there's not many people like that, bro. I'll be honest. There ain't many people like that, fam. I can count them on one hand for sure. You get me? So man, I appreciate the support over the years.
Love, bro.
Appreciate your time for coming through. Do you get me? And obviously, once this thing hopefully blows and like man get the podcast up,
you're on your way, man. You're on your way, bro.
Yeah, but when it does come back and that, around anything you're promoting, we're down, we're supporting, we can advertise it and that. You get me? So respect, fam. Thank you.
Love.
Show.
Check it.